no payments for 90 days, and 0% interest for 60 months. That's right, a new F-150 with 0 down and 0% for 60 months. See all the deals now at DuvallFord.com or just stop by Big Number 1 Duvall Ford, 1616 Cassett Avenue today. It's truck time at Big Number 1 Duvall Ford.
What if the next roof you put on your home was the last one? Not another replacement in 15 or 20 years, the last roof. Metlock Roofing is Florida's only manufacturer and installer of this exclusive roofing system. Engineered for strength, built for Florida weather, backed by a lifetime warranty. Imagine never needing another roof. Call 938-9933 or visit metlokroofing.com. Get your last roof today with Metlock. License number CCC 1335581.
Baloo here for Smunes Vision. Why Smunes Vision? Well, I've been with Dr. Neil Smunes now since I got back to Jacksonville in 2006. 37 years of experience he has. Smunes Vision is a family organization that focuses on personal high-quality medical and surgical eye care. Dr. Catherine Smunes is fellowship trained in cornea and cataract surgery and all refractive surgery. Combined, that's 30 years plus in laser eye surgery. Visit SmunesVision.com today. Here you can see.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Cougar Nation, time to rise and shine and start your day with Duvall Sports Media Big Steppers. Dan Hicken.
You know it!
Jeff Prosser.
It's a big deal.
Gosh, it sure is a big deal.
And E to the T.
E.T. is in the booth.
Rise and shine! Googans, go Googans. What am I doing? Googans, go time on a Monday morning as we get you started on a fantastic sports week. It'll start with Championship Monday tonight. I appreciate my brother E.T. He's not a piler on her. He doesn't come from the top rope. It is what it is. Michigan waxed that A. Waxed it. So your boy's looking at, that's it. I'm the slapness loser. I don't know what, tortilla, fish, 2x4. I don't know what the boys are going to use, but yeah, thank you, Arizona. Appreciate you going full on Arizona for us in that Final Four. Man, I didn't like it at all. I tried to talk myself into Arizona. Michigan was rolling pretty good. And man, what a battle of wills that'll be tonight, huh?
Yeah, AZ just didn't show up.
No,
man.
They didn't show up. It got in a big hole, and they fought back and got it with within 5, right? And gave me faint hope. I could tell right away. I looked at Mrs. P. It was like 12-1. This is bad. This is no bueno. That was the last of my bracket hopes. I had Arizona winning it all when it all started, and lo and behold, we got a championship game tonight, Michigan against Arizona. You know, my biggest bracket regret as we were going through it, turns out it wouldn't have mattered as far as our competition, but it was not trusting Michigan until at least the Final Four. And then the draw, Michigan and Arizona, I kind of felt like those were the two best teams. I'm not so sure anymore. I don't know what Yukon has to do for people to believe in them, but what happened on Saturday is exactly what I cautioned everyone against. Hold on now. I just saw Yukon beat this team by double digits earlier this year, and y'all tell me Illinois is the favorite? Wait, what now? Yeah, no. And what Hurley and his Huskies, what they're doing is crazy. Trying to make it 3 out of 4. Don't like that late start, man. I know it's especially difficult. If you're hearing me right now, means you're up and at them too. I get that. But, yeah, it'll be Michigan and Yukon. And you could not, I'm a DNA guy, E.T. I talk DNA when it comes to a lot of different, sports and franchises and legacy and history and future. Well, you couldn't have opposite DNAs. I mean, you got a hero and a zero here when it comes to title shots. Yukon 6-0 in championship games. Michigan 1-6. The one title that they did win way back in 1989, which is now officially, I hate to break it to everyone, a long time ago. So, yeah, there you go. You want to talk DNA, advantage Yukon, who just keeps stepping up and answering Michigan State. Okay, yeah, you're hot. See ya. Duke, number 1 seed. Oh, what a giveaway by Duke, huh? It is the madness in March Madness. I saw, it's so funny, on the other way, going the other way. Illinois is trying to get back in the game late against Yukon, right? And they're full court pressing that freshman who had hit the game winner, right? The buzzer beater to win. And it was a lot like what Yukon was doing to the younger Boozer in the backcourt. Boozer choked and just threw it and got batted, and they lost the game. But not Mullins. He held his pivot foot, kept his composure, and then ultimately zips it right on a target, and Yukon able to salt it away. And if you want to bet against Yukon, I get it. Michigan looks awfully good, man. And they did it the other day without that top player, right? So it'll be a fantastic game tonight. All right, the story that broke after we went off the air is the decision to ride or die with the edge rushers that we employ. Trayvon Walker gets that extension. I think at the price point, I'm okay with it. I don't feel like awesome, and I don't feel like, that's terrible. It makes a Trayvon for now, and that's an important phrase, makes him for now the 10th highest paid edge rusher, I believe. So we got 2 of the top 10 highest paid. We can't have years with anything less than 20 sacks. You just can't. Guys got to go get the quarterback. Look, I tell you this. I tell you what he is. He fits what James Gladstone, Liam Cohen, Tony Baselli, what the franchise wants as an overall contributor. Intangibly rich is what they'd say. Great teammate. Played through injuries last year. Incredibly athletic, and there's still this. Just 25. It's not like he's 25 and you're waiting for him to show anything. Dude's had a couple of 10-sack seasons. In an ideal world, 25 a year, I feel like it would have been a steal. When I first saw the deal, or somebody texted me, I saw 4 years, $100 million, and I was surprised that you could get him at that price. I think they got him at just the right time. You don't want to roll the dice here on Trey. If you think he's a good enough player to help you win a Super Bowl, they're trying to inspire some Aaron Donald out of him. Good luck with that. I mean, Aaron Donald's one of the all-time greats. And the facts of the matter, we just had a season where and I know he was injured, and then when he did played through some injuries. I would say it's fair to consider Trayvon Walker like an 8-sack guy. He's had a couple of 10s. What was this year? 3.5, ET? Do you remember 3.5, I think?
Yeah, I think it was 3.5.
Now he's limited some, and he had one of his early years was like a 4.5. So, I think he landed, and an 8-sack guy is not worth paying $27.5 million a year. So he got to be more than that. Got a 4-year extension here. He needs to be 10 plus every year. But you have 2 guys. I guess if you what Josh Hines Allen makes more. What did he get? Like $30 million a year? I don't recall. I don't remember. Or was it just a similar number but just a longer term? Like average annual value. I looked at the list after Trayvon's deal because it put him into the top 10, and Josh Hines Allen was in there. He's like about the 7th highest paid.
28.5 for Josh Allen.
So you're paying 28.5 and basically 27.5. Is that what it averages out for Trayvon? I think it does, right? 4 years, 110. So yeah, 25 would be 100. And then another 2.5 a year would get you to the 10. So yeah, 27. So 28.5, 27.5. They're paying those edge rushers. That's a lot of money. What's that, $56 million a year? What do the highest edge rushers make now? Upper 40s? Mid 40s? Would you rather have Myles Garrett at $48 million and then plug in an $8 million a year guy? Different ways to do it, I suppose. That we're going to ride or die with these edge rushers, and it's been a problem, man. Sacking the quarterback has. They're good football players. They are. They're paid like top 10 football players at their position. That they have not been. In moments, and at times, and Walker in particular. So, in Trayvon, they trust. It's a 4-year, $110 million extension. I'm okay with it. What were your thoughts? It's funny because we've been talking about one other thing here as an aside. Believe them when they tell us. The Jags tell us to believe them. We're working on. We feel good about coming to extensions with Trayvon. So look for Parker Washington and Britton Strange news to come. I don't think they go kind of semi-public with that's what we're doing unless they know it's going to run to fruition. But there's different subjects that combine here. There's one, do you want Travon Walker for the next 4 years? Sure, right? Of course you do. Then there's, do you want Trayvon Walker for X amount? Or do you want Trayvon Walker if it means that you don't have this, that, or the other? So, E, what was your take on the Trayvon numbers when they came down?
I was surprised. I was caught off guard a little bit because I just wasn't expecting it. When I saw the number, I was like, oof. All right.
Did you think it was a big number?
Yeah, I did.
You did.
I thought it was a big number, and now it's time to go earn it, big fella.
I feel like the salary cap is just going to continue to explode, and the number these things. By the time Trayvon's deal is done, he'll probably be somewhere between 15th and 20th highest paid. Don't you figure?
Always does.
Right, and that's probably more. And so you start him there. And although we said that about I think Josh Hines Allen when he signed his deal was made him the 4th highest paid maybe, and he's still holding strong there at 6 or 7. So we shall see. But look, you trust Anthony Campanile, what he did with that defense. They rave about Trayvon Walker. They love him. Would they like him to have 17 sacks next to his name last year or this year? You bet they would. But all of the other things that go into what they have defined as building a winning organization, and because there are a lot of aspects to that, and Trayvon Walker is very well respected and highly thought of, and can play at times like an All-Pro. Just kind of those times have to be more often and more consistently. So we'll give you kind of what the reaction is around the league, how the Trayvon Walker re-signing is graded. And again, in a year where, quote, the Jags didn't do anything in free agency, you can almost put Jacoby Myers and Cole Van Lannon late season extensions and new contracts, Monteric Brown, Gardek, and now Trayvon Walker identified after last year's 13-4 season as pieces that they can win a Super Bowl with. Now, I'm not getting ahead of myself when I say that. I'm telling you, it's a much needed, clear view and statement of business and operations downtown. Every move is with the design to win the Super Bowl. That's how they're thinking now down there. That's not from, and again, that's how they're acting. Nobody wanted to win any more than Tom Coughlin, don't get me wrong. But man, we just have seemed to just be juggling whatever level of failure we're going to entertain for decades, man. We never made the transition to aggressively commanding our presence. And so when you look at Trayvon Walker signed here for the next 4 years, it means they think he is a good enough starting defensive lineman to be on a Super Bowl champion. And the difficulty of that job is that there are dozens and dozens of players in the NFL that are good enough to be starting defensive linemen on Super Bowl champions. How do they all come together? We shall see. Hey, it gives you some comfort, knowing that you do have two above average. Well, one above average and one, quite frankly, that's the thing that scares me with Trayvon Walker. And I'm not going to sit here and pretend that I break down film or I know any better, certainly, than the Jaguars do. But I do know at the end of the year, when guys are graded and ranked and rated, he's often outside of the top 32. That's where it's fallen. Pro Football Focus is not 2025. I'm waiting on that one. I could probably find it. But nowhere like in the top 15, top 20. So it's like, he's that same tantalizing prospect that convinced Trent Baalke to take him over Aiden Hutchinson. You're listening to The Drill. It's the Next Gen Roofing Monday. We're building that foundation here in Jacksonville. We'll always have that expert roofer over top of us. It's locally run, locally grown and operated. These are hometown guys. A commitment to Jacksonville and to quality. You can trust that, I promise. It's Next Gen Roofing and nextgenroofing.com.
Mike Dempsey,
I know the leagues. I know the teams. I know these players. I know this wonderful game called football.
get your fill of NFL football on Jaguars Today. 10 to noon weekdays on 1010XL. Live streaming from the XL Digital Studios. Brightened by Harbor Dental Care, Jacksonville's first choice for dental emergencies.
Hey, Hicken here. Oh, buddy, it's my turn now. TopDressing.com. Coming to do my lawn, baby. Look, I met with their staff. Salt-of-the-earth guys, locally operated right here in Jax. Heck, I've been troubled just like you by the St. Augustine grass since I've lived here. I can't wait to have their proprietary process go to work for me. I'm chatting with them now to get on the schedule. It's easy, and you can too. You want to truly transform your lawn, look like a golf course, call today for a free estimate, and top dress your lawn like the pros with TopDressing.com.
Alert! Alert! Termite swarms are active right now in Jacksonville, and once they get inside, damage can happen fast. Termites don't knock, they silently attack the structure of your home, leaving behind costly repairs and long-term headaches. Protect what you've worked hard for with the proven protection homeowners trust. Terminix with advanced termite treatment and prevention solutions. Visit Terminix.com and schedule your free termite inspection today.
The boys are back in the kitchen.
Don't start the barbecue without me.
Joe, Matt, and Leon give you plenty to chew on during lunchtime. Freshly baked bread from the big #1 Duvall Ford Studios.
Thank you for lunch, boys.
Noon to 2 weekdays on 1010XL.
Get ready for spring turkey season at Green Acres Sporting Goods. Find shotguns trusted in the field from Browning, Beretta, and Benelli. Plus, the newest bows are ready to test shoot from Hoyt and Matthews. For over 55 years, Green Acres Sporting Goods has helped Northeast Florida hunters gear up with confidence. Stop by Green Acres today at the corner of Normandy and Hammond Boulevard, or shop online anytime at greenacresporting.com.
Hi, I'm Amber Frangie. By now, you've heard the story. How I heard about how much weight some of my dad's friends at the radio station lost with Awaken 180, so I wanted to try it myself. Well, the truth is, it's really incredible. I just met with my Awaken 180 coach, and I've now lost more than 150 pounds. That is a real number, not an exaggeration. Some of you may think, wow, if she lost that much, how much had she gained? Well, that's a story for another day. But what I can tell you is Awaken 180 has changed my life, and maybe saved my life. I thought I might have been at a point of no return, but with Awaken 180, you never are. There's no medications, no fad diets, just a coach you meet with weekly who you can trust, a meal plan that makes sense and that you'll enjoy. It's honestly a miracle. If you want to lose weight, even if you have a lot of weight to lose like me, Awaken 180 truly is the way to go. If that's where you are, try Awaken 180 today.
I'm Frank Frangie, but take it from my kid. If you want to lose weight the right way, call 1-844-346-1800 or visit awaken180weightloss.com.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking mumbo-jumbo. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices. I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from high heels to wagon wheels. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
My Gate Rewards members, this deal is just for you. Right now, grab any 2 12-ounce Red Bulls and get 2 of your favorite roller grill items for just $1. When you need a boost, Gates got you. See store for details.
Quick question. Is your plumbing company run by plumbers or by people who've never held a wrench? At Holland Sons Plumbing, the owners are plumbers themselves. We're family-owned, veteran-operated, and built by people who understand the work. No corporate nonsense, no boardrooms, no suits. Right now, we're hiring service plumbers and residential new construction plumbers here in Jacksonville. If you want steady work, a team that's got your back, and owners who know the job because they've done it, give Holland Sons a look. Holland Sons Plumbing. Local, family, real.
I'm Chris Campione. Auto accidents can leave you feeling lost and overwhelmed. But at Campione Law, we're here to guide you with a personal touch through every step of the process. We don't get paid unless you get paid. CampioneLaw.com.
Count on Campione. Campione Law.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah.
I try. Welcome back on the Next Gen Roofing Monday. I try to understand people. I used to really know people. I know people. Figure them out pretty quick. I know them. I don't know anymore. This isn't a big deal. I was the first one to nerd alert to the prospect of watching a rocket ship take off last week. And I'm fine with the entire endeavor. But it feels strange to me that the coverage is like we're going to the moon for the first time ever. It's weird. I mean, haven't we just been going into space left and right for decades? To the space station here to, sending these, not with people, but probes to Mars and all over the place. We did this went to the moon and landed on it, I don't know, 60 years ago. But the coverage, it feels like we're acting like it's the first time we've ever been to the daggum moon. It's weird. I watched the news this morning, ET. I was bouncing around. I saw, people are crazy. Here's what I saw too. You ready for this one?
Hit me.
I'm watching a newscast, and they're doing their little fluff piece at the end, and they're featuring a day in Cocoa Beach. It's dog surfing day. All right. Well, let me tell you something about dogs. Okay. All right. You dog loving weirdos. Okay. Let me tell you something about dogs. Okay. Let me tell you what dogs don't like to do. Don't like to be taken out into the raging surf and put on a surfboard while you look at them and they ultimately, most of the time, fall into the salty water. Okay. All right, dog surf day ain't for dogs. I don't know who it's for, but I can tell you what dogs, I have never seen dogs in such fear for their life. I think they thought they were taken down to the ocean to be sacrificed to the gods, E.T. These poor little spaniels and retrievers and poodles. We've got them of all shapes and sizes, and these oddballs wading out into the water chest deep to put their poor, shaking, shivering dog onto a surfboard and then push it forward. The dog inevitably doesn't make it to shore before poor little pup crashes off to the left or right and wondering if an octopus or a sea monster is going to corral him. So maybe one and done on dog surf day. Doesn't look like much fun. The irony is, these are the dog lovers of dog lovers. And if you went up to a dog lover and you frightened their dog the way they must be frightening them, sticking them on surfboards, then you feel me. And then I take you to another case of our government at its finest. You ready?
Hit me.
This is local government, and it's not ours, but it's just an example of what we waste our time mulling over in this country. Let me take you to the fair city of Cleveland, Ohio, E.T.
Uh-huh.
Where the city council is planning to meet this week. And they have an important item on their agenda. Now, is it, I don't know, fixing the roads or infrastructure or ending this, that, or the other in Cleveland, making the city streets safer and more beautiful, or God forbid the Browns actually winning? No. City council will, before them, decide whether or not they're going to declare, and I forget the date, something the 19th, Superman Day. Let me get this straight. The city government in Cleveland has found it important enough to do the research, to take the time to really kick around the repercussions, financial and otherwise, of declaring Cleveland, by the way, which obviously I never knew that Metropolis was based on Cleveland. I always thought it was New York, silly me. I mean, when I think Superman, the first city that pops to mind is Cleveland.
Right.
Superman Day up there in Cleveland. I don't understand. This one is weird to me. This Brian Thomas Jr. and the fact that it just, I've never seen like a trade speculative piece just bob around like this. This dude continues to bob around despite what the Jaguars say. there's got to be something somewhere deep in the intertwinings. If it just means that they accept calls from a standpoint of, gosh, I would take calls on, you've heard that I would take calls on anyone just to see what they're saying. If they get blown away, what would the blown away number be for a guy like Brian Thomas Jr.? And why does he remain? I mean, every day, Jets, Commanders, to pick a team. Pick a team with a receiver need that hasn't started to address it. And it just feels like, despite what the Jaguars say, and then they double back and double down on Brian Thomas Jr., his importance to the team, his skill set, the age, all of the things that we know. It's just, you'd love to have a crystal ball. If you could have a crystal ball on any player for this year, it might be Brian Thomas Jr. that you put it on, Like, if I could tell you right now, any player on the Jaguars, what their season would be, the most valuable piece of knowledge might be attached to Brian Thomas Jr., because if you looked into that crystal ball and he was 51 catches for 694 yards and, 4 touchdowns, then you trade him in a hot minute right now before the draft, especially if you can get a first rounder. But if you peered in your crystal ball and he had, 78 catches for 1,079 yards and 7 touchdowns, you'd say, now we're good. There aren't a lot of guys on the Jaguars that you would. First of all, it's a credit to Brian Thomas Jr. that he is one of those that if you do find and declare a trade partner, you can get value. I mean, you got to have that part of it. But the irony also is that the value, you would think, would be affected by why he would ever be tradable to begin with. Like, after year one for Brian Thomas Jr., if you had a list of untouchables, he'd be pretty high on it, wouldn't he have been?
Oh, yeah.
He'd have been pretty high on it. He burst right on as a rookie, 1,000-yard receiver, really took off late, made big plays. So we shall see. But it is strange to me that it just doesn't go away. And I don't know if it's other fan bases who just, pluck. That's one thing with today's, quote, media. There's a lot of what you read online is, from the Jets backers club. Anywho, let's take a quick timeout. We've got a busy Monday on board for you. It's a next-gen roofing Monday, 641-1010. That's the text line, designed by Lifetime Enclosures, and we're back with more next.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. Perfect passes. Great pass. Thrilling moments.
Did that just happen?
Winning plays. Touchdown! Your radio home for play-by-play. 1010XL.
Getting married? Celebrating an anniversary? Celebrate your love with new wedding bands and save up to $10,000 right now at Beard's Diamonds. Now through April 19th, buy one wedding band, get a second one free. It's Beard's most popular offer ever. You both get new wedding bands, but you only pay for one. Gold, platinum, titanium, all wedding bands included in this springtime event. Now through April 19th. Buy one, get one free. Only at Beard's at the St. John's Town Center.
Homeowners, ready to open your home to spring and shut out high energy bills? It's the 1 month only sale with Renewal by Anderson. Right now, buy one, get one 40% off windows and doors. Plus, 0 down, no payments, and no interest for 12 months. But this offer expires April 30th. Renewal by Anderson, proud partner of the Florida Gators. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation.
License number CGC 1527613.
Southeast Orthopedic Specialists congratulate the 1010XL Scholar Athlete of the Week.
Jada Mincy, senior cheerleader, weightlifter, and track and field athlete at First Coast High School. She's the president of the National Honor Society and has been accepted to attend FSU.
Frank Frangie here, and Big Chief Tire makes it easier than ever to get the tires you need with the Big Chief credit card. No annual fee, low monthly payments, and great promotional financing. Plus, you get free flat repairs and rotations, and right now, $50 off your first purchase when you sign up. I love how simple they make everything. Visit WeKeepJacksRollin.com to apply for the credit card and get the tires you need today. That's Big Chief Tire.
DivorceMenOnly.com. This is Kenny Lay of Kenny Lay & Associates. Our firm specializes in representing men in family law. That's all we do. That's our only focus. We can help with all of your family law needs, such as divorce, custody, alimony, and child support. For over a decade, we have helped thousands of men with these types of issues. We even have an appellate division ready to challenge a judge's ruling. If you need a family law attorney, go to divorcemenonly.com. Divorcemenonly.com. Offices, Jacksonville.
This is Victor Patel, CEO of North Florida Medical Center. Have you been in an auto accident? Are you feeling pain or stiffness? Our board-certified team has over 15 years' experience helping patients recover through chiropractic care, physical therapy, pain management, primary care, and neurology. Even minor injuries can cause long-term problems if left untreated. Schedule your free consultation today at nfmcjax.com. North Florida Medical Center, bringing the care back to healthcare.
When you're hungry, go big, and more importantly, go to Dailies, where they got anything and everything to tantalize your taste buds and fill you up. At Dailies, our barbecue beef brisket sandwich is slow smoked to perfection, tender, juicy, and full of bold flavor. It's the kind of sandwich that truly satisfies. Try the barbecue brisket sandwich at Dailies. Meanwhile, some favorites never go out of style. The Duvall sub at Dailies is stacked, loaded, and made with the bold flavor you want in every bite. Fresh ingredients, big taste. It's a local favorite. Grab the Duvall sub today at Dailies. Or maybe you just want a delicious chicken sandwich. Some choices just work. The chicken sandwich at Dailies is crispy on the outside, it's juicy on the inside, and it is full of flavor. Perfect for lunch, perfect for dinner, perfect anytime hunger hits. So grab the chicken sandwich today at Dailies. Dailies is made fresh, it's made local, and Dailies is built for big appetites. I'll see you there today.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch.
Yeah, I wanna shoot, baby, shoot.
Shoot, that's like the noise that a flying fish fillet or tortilla or whatever we landed on. That's the sound it makes. Shoot. As it comes towards my left cheek. You know, you think as much as I love sports, as much as I stay on top of them, you think I'd be better at picking stuff. It's hard to pick. It's hard to pick sports, man.
It ain't easy.
It is hard to pick. Like the best gamblers in the world, man, and you can get hot for a minute, don't get me wrong, but the best gamblers in the world, people that really, quote, make a living gambling, they hit it like 56%, in their life, 57%. It's barely, margins are hard. It's hard to pick how the ball is going to bounce and what key mistake is going to be made. But I had Arizona over Michigan. It didn't take very long to know that wasn't going to happen. So the story at the Final Four is Yukon, and this the Danny Hurley and what he's done with that program or continued to do with that program. And he's such a nut, and he is. He's nutty. That I don't think he's getting the credit for a basketball coach as a basketball coach that he would if he had a different temperament and personality. Think that's fair? We'd be talking about Danny Hurley in, much more elegant terms if he was carried himself like Jay Wright from Villanova. Maybe. But programs don't win 3 titles in 4 years. That's not an opinion. That's history. That's fact. They don't. Hasn't happened since the NCAA completely changed the rules of the sport and UCLA's incredible dominant run of they won like I used to know the exact numbers, but like 11 in a row and 12 out of 13 or something like that. I mean, just something stupid. And college basketball ain't built that way anymore. We all know that. You don't go win the national title 3 times in 4 years. You don't go whatever it is that they are at the first of all, they're 6-0 in championship games, and like their Final Four record is just obscene. And Danny Hurley's just shooting up the postseason, win percentage record book. And I'm watching UConn, dude. They're not crazy over talented. They're good. They have good players. They got NBA players, but it's not like he, just has this incredible group of 6 to 8 guys, and they came and they stayed for 4 years. That's not how it's being done. And you could argue they've had the toughest road. I mean, UConn had to beat Michigan State, who was playing great. They had to beat Duke. once you get to the Final Four, if you're playing a Power 5 school in the Final Four, they're a good team playing good. Unless they're Arizona. What was that the other night? Man, you want to talk about saving your worst for last. That was not the Arizona team that we saw open the year against the Gators, that's for sure. Didn't look anything at all like that team. But ultimately, I'll be bitter for I'll never pick Arizona again after they have led directly to March slapness, despair for yours truly. So we'll get that all sorted out. Do we not have do professional sports leagues in the United States of America not have good, competent physicians? I find it strange that Luka is flying off to Europe for his hamstring care. That can't be real, right? How about this? You can't say this headline, the actual one. Yeah, Luka wants to bail for a while, spend some time in the Slovenian Alps, cites hamstring care. Isn't that just to get out of Dodge a couple of weeks here before the playoffs start? Isn't that what we're doing? Do they really have hamstring care in Europe that is superior to that of, I don't know, Los Angeles and the Lakers? Seems strange. He wants to come back for the play. It's all falling apart for LeBron in what could be his last days as a Laker. So Austin Reeves, right? Doesn't he have some sort of injuries going to keep him out for weeks?
Yeah, he's out too.
What's he got, a back injury? Luka Doncic will fly to Europe to seek specialized treatment on his grade 2 left hamstring strain. Why does it just sound sketch? Like you're going over to some blood doping or something that you can't get away with here. Doncic decided after consultation with Lakers doctors and his own medical team, though grade 2 hamstring strains typically involve a month-long recovery process, Doncic is motivated to return to the Lakers lineup during the playoffs. That's a shared goal for Austin Reeves, who's out because of a grade 2 left oblique muscle injury. You know how to avoid oblique muscle injuries, E.T.? Just stop trying to have an oblique muscle. Just get fat down there. You won't have to worry about it. You worry about other things now, but not the torn oblique. So anyway, the Lakers lost to the Mavs last night, and now, you got no Luka, you got no Austin Reeves, you've got a 40-something-year-old LeBron. Oof. How old is LeBron again? What's the exact age?
He'll be 42 this year.
Yeah, he's 41 already. I'm still playing great, but I mean, listen, that team is showing us here down the stretch that even at full strength, it would be a challenge. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah, he gave him 30 and 15 last night, and still, it's not enough. He could be number one.
The story there is, just as we've talked about, there is a pretty intense battle for MVP, and that should get a lot more note than an intense battle for Rookie of the Year, but there is a tussle among former college teammates for that Rookie of the Year award as well, and it's Cooper Flagg and Calm Knipple, because it's not a party till Knipple arrives. I got a 5-round mock draft. Got to look at 5-rounders around here because we don't have a first-round pick. Which means we just kind of scroll right through the first. I did notice a couple of things in this. One is that Caleb Banks, the former Gator, who I bring it up not just from a Gator perspective, but in a injury world of concern where he would fall all the way to the Jags in round 2. That would be interesting. Not so fast, not in this draft. He goes in round 1. Ty Simpson all the way at number 16 to the Jets. Caleb Banks goes 18 to the Vikings, so that would be pretty high up for him. There was one other guy that I took of note from that first round, at least I thought. Now I guess that's what really kind of jumped out at me. So the Jags don't pick until round 2. Just one pick there. It's, I believe, 56 overall. Again, the prospects themselves, you can't get caught up on when you're projecting 5 and 6 and 7 round drafts, but the position. And quite frankly, no one knows those position needs better than we do, but it's interesting just to kind of see where they're leaning nationwide. So, again, it's a defensive tackle. This is a name I haven't seen projected yet, but we continue to see a defensive tackle among those options. Rayshon Benny, Michigan. Rayshon Benny, Michigan. Are we giving up on Mason Smithy?
Feels like it.
Right. I mean, it's been 2 years, right? You're a big, strong dude. Is this like the last hurrah? Tantalizing. He's an airport guy, as they say. See that dude in the airport? He looks like he would just fit right in with Travon Walker and Calais Campbell. Calais is still out there. I still see, again, these are just projections from people, moving the chess pieces around for the sake of writing national columns, but it would seem to be a fit here. Calais is a versatile guy, go outside, inside. Sounds like Trayvon Walker maybe mentor Trayvon a little bit with his new deal. Anybody in favor of that? All right, so 56, they go defensive tackle, get 3 picks in the 3rd round. By the way, Jadarian Price, that by all accounts, 2nd best running back. He's also the backup at Notre Dame. Most drafts, he goes before the Jags pick at 56. In this particular mock draft, he went at the bottom of round 2. In fact, to the Seahawks. Don't let the Seahawks get that guy. But I wonder just how big the need for running back is and how impressed they are with Jadarian Price. Would they consider him with that 2nd round pick if he's there? All right. Round 3 is where we get busy. 3 picks in round 3. Again, all near the bottom. 81, 88, I believe, and 100. 81, it's a tight end, Max Clare from Ohio State. Pick 88, round 3. Linebacker Kyle Lewis, Pitt. We've seen linebacker sometimes with that 2nd round pick. So we're seeing, if we hold to form, we keep seeing receiver here in these first 4 picks as well. At number 100, a cornerback, Tacario Davis. So it's, what did I say? It's a corner. It's a linebacker. It's a tight end. And it's a D tackle, basically. All right. Round 4. By the way, I don't have a problem. You're kind of hitting a lot of different positions there. Running back still needs to be addressed here if you ask me, but where do you do that? You do it right here, apparently, because with pick 124 in the 4th round, Nicholas Singleton from Penn State. Certainly know the name. When last season started, the Penn State running game was considered among the best in the country, right along the lines of Notre Dame. Like I said, it feels like there's going to be a running back taken to get the right one. The Rams were able to do that. I'm just looking at what he did last year. 55 in his career, he set the school record, 5,500 all-purpose yards, 55 career touchdowns. He was kind of a backup last year. They have another running back, and his name escapes me, but 549 yards, 4.5 a pop, 13 rushing touchdowns, only 7 catches. Yeah, I don't know how much that would grab you with that 4th round pick. And then you go to the 5th. They got multiple picks in the 5th. I think they have 2 there. Get a couple position checks here. We'll head to break, come back with a football fix, get you ready for the remainder of today's Next Gen Roofing Monday. Here's the receiver, Caleb Douglas from Texas Tech. Then we get an edge rusher, Patrick Payton. That's the name you might know. He started at FSU, really flashed there, went to LSU as an NIL transfer and didn't do much. But the Jags will get him there in round 5. And that would do it for the pick. So a couple of edge rushers, an interior defensive lineman, a tight end, a running back, and away we go. Back with a football fix and more. Hicken arrival just around the corner. It's a Next Gen Roofing Monday on 1010XL.
The Drill. From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
This is your VSIN Action Update, brought to you by Duck Duck Rooter Plumbing, Septic, and Air Conditioning. When you're stuck, call the Duck. Proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Tampa Bay Rays at home with the Chicago Cubs at Tropicana Field. Shane McClanahan pitching for the Rays, -108. Jameson Tyone for the Cubs, -112. 8 under the total. Chris Sale gets the ball for the Atlanta Braves. $1.75 road favorite against the Angels, +144. 7.5 over the total in Anaheim. The Braves yesterday dropped the 6-5 decision to Arizona in 10.
Yaxel Odenborg expected to play for Michigan. Solo Ball expected to suit up for Yukon. Both injured in the semifinal wins. Michigan a 7.5-point favorite over Yukon in the national title game tonight. Progressive helping veterans drive their lives forward. More info, keysofprogress.com. With your action update, Mike Sennett, 1010XL.
Owning a house is kind of like being in an argument with your house. One day, it's the AC saying, I'm tired. The next day, it's the plumbing going, good luck finding that leak. Then the septic system joins the conversation. And nobody likes what it has to say. That's when you call Duck Duck Rooter Plumbing, Septic, and Air Conditioning. One team that handles all three, plumbing, septic, and air conditioning. So the next time your house tries to win the argument, call Duck Duck Rooter. 904-862-6769 or duckduckrooter.com.
Some auto shops call it an inspection and flag any little thing. That's called a wallet flush. At AA Automotive, they don't play that game. They fix only what needs fixing. AA Automotive on Richard Street. Boring name, awesome service, and no wallet flush.
Brian and Angela Wall here with Window World. By now, everyone has heard about saving money on their energy bills. There are all sorts of things you can do to cut energy costs, but most people don't think about their windows.
But Window World knows that the biggest energy loss in almost every home is the windows. There is more energy loss from old builder-grade windows than just about anything else in your home.
You can upgrade your heating and air, your appliances. That's good too. But before you do all that, upgrade your windows to Window World's energy-efficient windows.
Window World's windows are easy to clean, energy efficient, and have the best guarantee in the business.
Window World's slogan is simply the best for less, and we mean it. You get great American-made windows, and you get to keep more of your money when you buy from Window World. Need any more reasons to buy your windows from Window World? Call them today and set up your free in-home estimate, or go online to windowworldneflorida.com. Window World, simply the best for less. Thank you for your business.
Window World also offers energy-efficient doors.
Hey, gang, if, like mine, your lawn took a beating this winter, listen up. Turn like I did to my friends at Julington Creek Pest Control. If you live out in St. Johns County, you know they're the bellwether. They're the standard, and they've just started the first of 3 rounds of premium granular fertilizer. No cheap liquid fertilizer here. No custom blended for Northeast Florida's lawns. Their certified technicians give that slow-release nutrients, rebuilding your lawn thick, strong, and green over time. Plus, they protect your home from pests and termites as well. Call Julington Creek Pest Control today. Our family's serving yours since 1984.
Hello, I'm Ed Jackson, president of Ned Jackson Income Tax. Ned Jackson Income Tax has been preparing tax returns in Jacksonville for over 80 years. Our tax preparers at Ned Jackson Income Tax have years of knowledge and experience to help you get your highest possible tax refund and are fully trained on all IRS updates, including the One Big Beautiful Bill. Visit one of Ned Jackson's 4 locations, including our downtown office at 255 North Liberty Street. That's Ned Jackson Income Tax, 356-0349.
Catch Gators baseball all season long on 1010XL. Pitched by the personal injury attorneys of Farah and Farah, Randy Marion Cadillac of Jacksonville, and Renewal by Anderson Custom Windows and Doors.
Credit card interest rates are now over 29%. Most people are only making the minimum payments, so they're getting nowhere. Hey, Prosser here, but here's what many homeowners don't realize. Using the equity in your home, you can easily access hundreds of thousands in cash. With Loan Pronto's Rapid Equity Loan, you can pay off your credit card, your existing HELOC, your car loans, or get money for that home improvement project. One client just got $100,000 approved and saved over $1,500 a month. Here's the best part. With Loan Pronto, you can do it all from your phone. With zero out-of-pocket, no hard credit pull up front, no appraisal, no long drawn-out bank process, and no touching your first mortgage. Rates are at a near 3-year low. Act now. Go to loanpronto.com. See how much you can get in about 60 seconds. Loan Pronto, 2,800 5-star Google reviews. Call 904-999-1508 or go to loanpronto.com. Equal housing lender, NMLS 1661781, NMLSconsumeraccess.org.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch.
All right, back here on the drill, real quick Pete, check. Major League Baseball. We're about 10 games in. Usual suspects. Flexing early. Yankees are 7-2. Dodgers are 7-2. Saw Shohei kind of righted the ship. He got off to a slow start with that bat, but heated up at the Nats over the weekend. They swept Washington, who, remember, got off to that fast start in the National League East. Well, we left here. The Braves had exploded for 17 on Thursday night. I said, that's great. They'll score about 6 runs the rest of the series and get a 4-game split. Proceeded to score 9 runs the next 3 games and got a 4-game split. So Atlanta, after taking the first 2 in Arizona, they dropped 2. Mets, the opposite. They lost their first game at San Francisco. Spirits were down here in the studio Friday morning, and they responded with 3 straight wins. And ET's Marlins, of whom he cannot name 3 players, are in first at 6-3. Yeah. They beat the Yankees yesterday to salvage a game. The Mets and Braves are both 6-4. The Phillies are 5-4, and so not much really happening in terms of extension there. Pirates have won 5 in a row. They're 6-3. They're a fun young team to watch.
Did I see somebody strip 3 home runs over the weekend? Like one player?
Yeah. Guy's name is Joe Adell.
Yeah.
He plays for not 1, not 2. For the Angels. That's where the Braves go next, by the way. For the Angels on Saturday night, he robbed 3 home runs in the same game.
That's crazy.
3 home runs. And I don't mean like the loose interpretation of runs. Sometimes they say you robbed a home run, and the guy's like running back and jumping toward the wall.
Yeah, no, he went and got all 3 of them.
I'm talking about he went and got 3. So Joe Adell, not 1, not 2, but 3.
3 of them things.
3 of them things, E.T. From the text line designed by Lifetime Enclosures, a little maybe more intel on the Luka decision. Like I'm saying, why do these dudes go to Europe for, a hamstring injury? I guess I'm told here, at least on the text line designed by Lifetime Enclosures, there's a famous doctor in Germany, Healing Hahn. He treats these injuries. Pretty much every major athlete in every sport visits him. He famously uses a honeycomb technique, injecting a series of natural substances like honey extracts, goat blood, or Tramiel directly into and around the hamstring tear. Christian McCaffrey went to him for his Achilles injury. Yeah, I don't trust it. Then a follow-up text, doing more research on the treatment Luka is going to do. The doctor is the same one that helped LeBron with his ankle injury in 2023. Dennis Schroeder has used this doc as well. All right, fire up the band. We got a football fix. Give you some news and notes. So many fortunes in the NFL or bought and sold or just stay right where they are based on the necessity and time and who it is when they draft a quarterback. And whether it's the top pick, which the Raiders are going to, all in on Fernando Mendoza, or whether it's the team deciding that, we think Drew Aller, not Nussmeier, or we think Carson Beck, not Ty Simpson. Who takes these guys? What do they end up being? And then the inevitable holding pattern, keep your franchise in. What happened to the Minnesota Vikings momentum? Vikings were cruising along with a good coach and their upward climb, playoffs yearly. Now we got to go get J.J. McCarthy. Plug the guy in for a year and then let the better guy go again. What you do when you draft these quarterbacks will just completely just change where you're going and what you're doing. And now nothing but anxiety and stress and coaching hot seats in Minnesota because they didn't just go with the flow and force. Okay, because that's what J.J. McCarthy is. That's okay. We're smarter than everybody. This guy's a stud. We're taking him 9th round, maybe. All right, so I told you Trayvon Walker and his signing kind of being looked at from around the league. I guess there was a meeting between Liam Cohen and Aaron Donald at the end of the year, and Cohen, who used to be on the Rams staff, used a meeting with Travon Walker and Liam Cohen during the end-of-season meeting, and Cohen used an Aaron Donald comparison. He wasn't comparing Walker to Donald, one of the greatest defensive linemen in history as a player, but to emulate the way Donald prepared, practiced, and played. He wants those things from Walker. Meanwhile, Trayvon, quote, it's just like taking my game to another level. Obviously, he's seen Aaron Donald. He was on the team with Aaron Donald, so it's kind of helped put things in perspective for me to just click it to a different type of mindset. Oh, by the way, for everyone who just throws a bloody fit when a guy has a good year before he gets his contract extension, contract year, what about Trayvon? How'd that contract year go? 3.5 sacks. It ain't all about that contract year and the schedule of it per se. This is somewhat surprising, but the NFL is not going to hand out any discipline to Rashee Rice over abuse allegations that broke this offseason. So insufficient evidence to support a finding that he violated the personal conduct policy. Said its investigation into the accusations of Dakota Jones, Rice's former girlfriend, is now closed. In January, Jones posted photos on Instagram, showed bruises and wounds on multiple parts of her body, alleging abuse for years. She didn't name Rice or anyone else in the post, so anywho, NFL says no discipline. That's Football Fix. You're welcome. It's brought to you by the Jacksonville Sharks. They'll be home here in a couple of weeks for their home opener. What is that, the 18th, 17th?
17th.
Is that a Friday or Saturday?
Friday.
All right, so Friday the 17th, so go on jacksharks.com. And the home course, the Jointon Creek Golf Club. Tee it high and let it fly at the Jointon Creek Golf Club. We roll on a Next Gen Roofing Monday. Next.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Broadcasting from your neighbor's driveway during a cookout. Talking Jags. 1010XL. Jacksonville Sports Neighborhood.
At Trinity Christian Academy, they believe every student is made for more. Their challenging curriculum, personal guidance, and more than 90% university acceptance rate help students graduate ready for what's ahead, academically, spiritually, and personally. If you're looking for a school that sees your child's full potential, TCA is ready to partner with your family. Apply at tcajax.org. tcajax.org.
Firehouse Subs is adding a new heavy hitter to the roster, the Chicken and Cheddar Rancher. Grilled chicken, melted cheddar, crispy bacon stacked high with fresh toppings, creamy buttermilk ranch. The Chicken and Cheddar Rancher, only at Firehouse Subs.
Develop a perfect pitch with Dan, Jeff, and PGA pros on Brunch with the Tour. Tuesday morning at 8:30. Teed up by Clearwater Irrigation on Jacksonville's Golf Station. 1010XL.
Instant Keys is turning 25. A quarter century of saving the day when your keys mysteriously vanish. Seriously, it was just in my pocket. Or when that remote fob decides to quit working.
The dealership is such a hassle.
For 25 years, Instant Keys has been the go-to locksmith service for car keys, house keys, transponders, re-keys, and even high-tech smart locks. You don't have to go to the dealer. Instant Keys comes to you for honest, professional locksmith service. Use Instant Keys.
WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
Here's hoping for a Raise the Roof football season. And here's knowing Next Gen Roofing is up for any job. Game day or storm season, you need a team you can trust. And you know what? You don't need a glitzy roofing company. No shortcuts, no gimmicks, no nonsense. Solid roofs at competitive prices and a commitment to the First Coast community. Right now, save up to $300 on your next roof replacement. When you need a roof, you need Next Gen Roofing. Team with you, it's a win every time.
Frank Frangie here. Nimnik Buick GMC is proud to be the #1 Buick GMC dealer in Jacksonville, earned by treating customers with courtesy, respect, and fairness. All part of Nimnik's Treating You Right guarantee. The most Buicks, GMCs, and Jacksonville's only Car Bravo dealer, nobody but Nimnik. For 3 generations, Nimnik has been the place customers keep coming back to. They treat you right, and they give a bunch back to the community. Visit NimnikBuickGMC.com today to learn more or visit their showroom off Phillips Highway. GMC, we are professional grade.
After attending a Saturday Bumps and Bruises clinic by Southeast Orthopedic Specialists, my son's hip and shoulder issues were diagnosed quickly, and he's back playing. As a busy family, we really appreciate their prompt attention.
I've been having knee problems for probably 6 months, and I had heard about Southeast Orthopedics on the radio, and I gave them a call. They got me right in. Dr. Kevin Murphy did it. It was painless, and it's been doing fantastic.
Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
Got a dent or a scratch that needs fixing? San Jose Collision in Mandarin offers expert auto body repair and works with all insurance. Family owned and locally trusted. San Jose Collision in Mandarin.
Hi, I'm Amber Frangie. By now, you've heard the story. How I heard about how much weight some of my dad's friends at the radio station lost with Awaken 180, so I wanted to try it myself. Well, the truth is, it's really incredible. I just met with my Awaken 180 coach, and I've now lost more than 150 pounds. That is a real number, not an exaggeration. Some of you may think, wow, if she lost that much, how much had she gained? Well, that's a story for another day. But what I can tell you is Awaken 180 has changed my life, and maybe saved my life. I thought I might have been at a point of no return, but with Awaken 180, you never are. There's no medications, no fad diets, just a coach you meet with weekly who you can trust, a meal plan that makes sense, and that you'll enjoy. It's honestly a miracle. If you want to lose weight, even if you have a lot of weight to lose like me, Awaken 180 truly is the way to go. If that's where you are, try Awaken 180 today.
I'm Frank Frangie, but take it from my kid. If you want to lose weight the right way, call 1-844-346-1800 or visit awaken180weightloss.com.
Here's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update, sponsored by Awaken 180 Weight Loss. Florida led most of the night, but Ole Miss stunned the Gators with a 5-run ninth to steal the series despite Russell Sandifer's dominant 7 shutout innings. The Jags' new $27.5 million deal for Travon Walker is being called a leap of faith. Big money for a pass rusher coming off a down year. That's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update. I'm Sam Nelson.
It's 67 degrees at 7:02. Your time and your temp is brought to you by Bueller Air and Plumbing. Stay cooler with Bueller. Stay tuned because the Dan Hicken Arrival and more is next, right here on 1010XL and 92.5 FM.
XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah. Ladies and gents, please put your hands together as Dan Hicken enters the studio.
I'm too sexy for my love, too sexy for my love, love's going to leave me.
Hey! Hey! You know it! Yes, sir! No case of the moon days around here. I feel good. I look good. Yeah. Yes. 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 Woo! Oh! Good to be here on a Monday. Lots to do, lots to celebrate, lots to break down, lots to investigate. A lot of sports concepts and rationalizations to trade. But first, this personal announcement. I'd had enough. A huge middle finger.
Oh.
Huge middle finger to Elon and the boys from Twitter. But I'm back.
You're back.
I'm back.
Well, you back?
I'm back.
To your old one. It just showed up.
No.
You started a new one.
Started over. Here we go.
You couldn't stand it.
Couldn't stand it.
At
Dan Hicken 1010, boys. Start following. At Dan Hicken 1010.
There he goes.
We got over 100 already.
100 followers.
If we get 200 a day, it'll take me a year to catch back up. Let's go.
Where we at?
74,000 or so.
All that work down the tubes. Thanks a lot.
Wasn't work. You know what? I don't care.
I didn't mean labor.
And you know what it is? If you want to follow, follow. If you don't. I don't care.
How'd you come up with the name, man? You could have went harder than that.
I didn't feel like it.
You could have went with the media mogul Dan Hicken.
Nah, just make it simple. Just type in Dan Hicken and hopefully it pops up, and then a little 1010 extra.
I might follow
comes
you.
on, but I control. I control.
I might follow you. We'll see.
That's fine. That's cool.
Might give you a follow.
Shout out to J-Rock Duval 904.
Now you know what's going to happen now for the next 45 minutes.
Right.
We have to turn off notifications. I can't. Yeah.
Shout out to Jay Robinette now following. Shout out to Jay Mess Moore now following.
Jay Robinette is the dude. Again, this is where that's your intern. That's our intern.
Intern following,
isn't it? Jay and Jay Robinette, the guy that came up to us at Players. You claim to remember.
Appreciate him back. I remember him well.
Sure.
Matt LeVay now following. Remember Matt
That's
LeVay?
another. He was from here.
Yeah, Timmy Mack.
You're hitting all your former, underlings.
Let's go. Let's beef it up here. We're up to 165 and rolling. Here we go.
See, look at that. The power at 1010XL. We were literally at
Andre's back. Good to have you.
Yeah, I can't do this.
Paul Santiago.
I can't.
First caller Paul now following.
Paul said we can't. Yeah, we can't.
Porch Life 904.
Yeah.
Revito Cards is now following.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go, baby.
That's all you need. Why don't you talk to management and see if you can
Jags 904.
See if you can run like a little PSA. If you like to, for Dan Higgins' Twitter after 6 months is now active at Dan Higgins 1010.
Shout out Charlton K. Appreciate having you back in the fold.
For him.
Welcome back to the family.
I mean, a lot of these people, you could just pick up your phone and talk to them.
Yeah.
Get the wits and witticisms of Mr. 10 every day via Twitter.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So we're back. We're back and we're rolling.
Okay.
But anyway, so yeah.
Well, it'd be interesting to see what the tally is at the end of the day.
Well, we could do that.
I mean, we started at 100. We're probably at 200 already because this blanking thing won't stop going. Bzz, bzz, bzz. Huh? How many people listen to this stupid show? Too many, some would argue.
I'm back. I don't see E to the T, though. No, I don't see him.
He's going to wait.
I'm over here looking for it. I can't even find it.
I don't see this J.A. in there.
He's going to wait.
My brother.
He's going to wait.
My guy. Mi amigo.
I had to shout you out on my Twitter to get you some follows.
He likes he's ahead of me.
How many followers do you have?
Oh, I don't have much on Twitter, like 6 grand.
Yeah. I love the follower game. What about on Instagram? Is that where your go-to? Is that where do you try and cultivate followers?
No, man. I
you don't. You just take what you get.
Yeah,
well, that's what I mean. Yeah. Well, what do you have? What's Instagram?
I just about 8 grand.
8 grand.
Okay.
I can't do it. We're gonna have to turn this thing down, bro. Yeah, this is unacceptable. Yeah, I'm gonna.
Boys are back in town.
You guys can do the telethon for a half an hour. And
let's go.
I'll just I'll come back in, but yeah,
the buzzer.
The problem is the buzz on the hard table through the mic. I feel like I'm gonna get like a jolt of electricity every time that thing goes off.
Shout out.
Yeah,
Guggen Nation is strong.
Yeah, here they come.
I appreciate you, Guggen Nation. I appreciate you getting back. I just said,
rebuild his Twitter value.
I'll rebuild it, man. I don't care. I'm tired of the nonsense, tired of sending tired of sending the letters, tired of getting the same response. You know what? You're intimidated by me, Twitter.
Oh.
I get it.
Okay.
You're scared of me and my
Elon's
successes. Yeah.
Okay. What is it exactly that frightens them, do you think?
That there's a power growing in Northeast Florida.
Just up the road from SpaceX.
A leader among men and women.
Of the people?
Of the people.
Okay.
And he didn't like that. They didn't like that.
They didn't like that. Your pushback. You're like the...
No,
Yeah.
they didn't like that. So, I'm back.
Francisco.
What's up with that profile pic you got on there?
He's laughing at. He's laughing at you.
That's Augusta.
Is that Augusta?
Damn right it is.
Oh, goodness. The timing is perfect.
Laughing at you.
Augusta week.
You got Masters week. I think the last thing that Ludwig Goldberg actually closed on was his house.
Bro.
In Nocatee. This guy, that's the only closing he's done was on his house there at 20 Mile because he's starting to get a reputation, no?
Yeah.
I think it's there. I think it's now he has that
Especially
reputation.
I
mean, he blew a 4-shotter here.
JJ is the oppo of that. You know, JJ Spawn will go snatch you one. And Bobby McIntyre in the Scottish didn't put the
crap.
Yeah, he played crap down the stretch, and
that was amazing difference in the finishing hole. The day before downwind, they're Eagles galore. The average drive was 356 yards.
Yeah.
Yesterday into the wind, 2 birdies only, and the average drive was 268. Those are pros hitting driver 268.
Yeah. It was a bad weekend of weather for them boys.
Yeah, San Antonio did not acquit well. It was
but
cold,
apparently
rainy.
Augusta's going to be beautiful all week. So
nice.
We got that going.
A fun week, and
I didn't see any. There's no. I was out Saturday night at a 50th birthday party.
Nice
for some friends.
You like to hang out with the younger set.
Turned up, huh?
Yeah, I turned up. But so I had the game The boys put the game on the phone. Shout out to the boys.
Okay.
But tough to follow. But I didn't see any back and forth here. I made it home by halftime of Arizona.
Back and forth?
Michigan. Yeah.
Oh, between us two?
Yeah, we got nothing.
We have that
it's
quiet,
over. The dream official statement, please.
Yeah, have quiet solace for one another in those situations.
Quiet solace.
Yeah.
Kind of feel bad.
I think he believes that I wouldn't have come off top rope on him either.
Now, have you chosen for the slap or the wheel?
No, it's the slap.
You're doing the slap.
That's what it's always.
He was going to do the wheel. You're going to. I don't care.
We were going to let him. He had come up with an idea that we thought was too good.
Yeah.
So we had talked about tortilla fish. I mean, hit me with a damn 2x4. I don't care anymore.
Yeah.
Punch me in the face with brass knuckles. So y'all, I don't
reach out.
Yeah, I don't care.
Right now.
It's right in the ear. Make sure
what happened? I'm bleeding.
Lose my hearing. Bleeding out of my ear. That'd be great. What a story. Prank gone wrong.
Yeah. We take that one to court because I could argue, look, I was just doing what I was supposed to be doing.
And I said, not in the ear hole. That's pretty standard. That's what I would say.
I missed.
Yeah, we're old.
It wasn't intentional.
Yeah, we're all too old and brittle to take like hand to face combat.
Yeah,
something one way or the other.
A bad one could dislodge the jaw or something.
Right?
Including me.
I just had a crown. Yeah, I don't even. Just something that's a sting.
You're gonna.
But what do y'all decide?
Kind of like.
I won't.
Bro, I ain't trying to do that, man.
I don't feel weird about it. You haven't liked that since day one.
You know what? I should be allowed. You know what would be a fun addition to it? We won't do it this time around. Where either, for next year for March Slapness, it's not just the loser. By the way, what happens now? He's got to get slapped once by you too.
Yeah,
that was the game.
Yeah. Well, or he can spin the wheel.
Or you can spin the wheel.
Man, slap me.
Just one slap? But the two slaps you were going to spin the wheel, but the one slap you don't want to?
Made me want to slap my mama.
Oh, dear.
Rest in peace, baby.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, so we got to get that taken care of.
Sure.
Then we got to get him on a burro or something. I don't know.
Yeah, we do. I also have a...
Shout out to the Googans, 251. Appreciate you.
There you go, 151.
At Dan Hicken,
that's our peak audience.
Back
I believe
on Twitter.
Every morning we peak about 100 people
Keep
out there listening. That was in like that 2-minute window. So yeah, I think if you really, really wanted to add followers, just run a PSA every break. Right. This break brought to you by Dan Hicken's new Twitter, at Dan Hicken 1010. Is that what it says?
My good friend John Bachman, welcome back, Dan. We missed you. Good. I think.
Yeah,
which is
that's fair.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
hey,
that's
bro,
fair.
you had to send me I can't find you on my. I don't know if you got me blocked on.
Maybe you got the.
Probably
maybe you got the. Maybe.
Dang.
Are you sure you're not searching for the burner?
I found every other account except for this one.
It's really not that hard. I mean,
bro,
we've had 150 people find me.
That's why I think you got me blocked.
In 3 minutes, and you won't follow me.
Maybe 1010 can't follow other 1010. Are you in the 1010 umbrella, or you just put 1010 on your handle?
I just put 1010 on the
Yeah, that's smart. Yeah, that's smart. Yeah. You separate those powers, lest they monetize you.
Yeah, right.
Without you knowing.
Correct.
Yeah, that wouldn't be right.
No, this is my account.
Sure.
This is
yeah,
my
you did all this.
Yeah.
I mean, Swamp Sessions is there because you're Twitter.
Correct.
And I know. You told me.
Thank you.
Is that 274?
Huh?
Yeah, he found it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's on the 1010. I can't find it on my own personal joint.
I don't. Why would you have him blocked, do you think?
I don't have him blocked. He is.
I don't know why Dan's blocking me. We got issues here. I'm getting slapped by two of them.
The word that's coming to mind is inept going on over there.
Maybe that's why.
I don't know what to say.
Bro, just send me
what
a
happened?
request.
Hey, Dan, you're old enough to maybe you feel what I'm saying here a little bit. Society, I get the idiocracy and all that, and I'm fine with if you're taking this new moon mission, seeing some stuff about it. I feel like we're acting like it's the first time we've ever been to the moon.
Artemis.
Yeah, I mean, you lead every local newscast, lead with going to the moon.
I guess.
Like, we've never been to the moon. This is 60 years ago we did this.
We could do this in the 60s.
Why can't we do this? By the way, a new Boeing 757 is going to be taking off from Miami. We've got full coverage here. And, yes, it's airborne. We're going to talk with the flight crew as they make their way across the country. Yes, the Boeing is coming down in San Francisco. Let's go live to the tarmac there. And, oh, yes, it is late. The Eagle has landed. The Boeing 757 has landed. I don't feel like it's much different than that.
If the Boeing 757 went to the moon, then we'd have a story.
Well, yeah, they would.
Then we'd have a good one.
Going to the moon's a story to me if you get out and play beach volleyball or something. But going up there and making a circle, we not kind of done that?
Yeah, we've done that.
Yeah, and I'm not saying it shouldn't be covered. I don't mean to be Mr. Yell at the clouds.
Yeah.
But I feel like maybe there's a generation that believes this is the first time we've ever been to the moon.
That's not
It
true.
doesn't take much. A lot of them, they've already told them that and they believe it.
We got a Dreamfinders Homes poll question out.
Okay.
And it's brought to you by our friends at Dreamfinders Homes. They're the official home builder of the Jaguars. For this particular question, go to dreamfindershomes.com. Check out those modern, beautiful, awesome homes. They will work with you. Interest rate packages galore. First-time homeowners, especially you guys, you would love it. I think they're in around 15 different locations.
15 of them things.
Just like
the number of months Dan been off Twitter.
Sorry.
Feels like it.
Yeah. It was actually November 23rd.
My bad.
I tried, guys. I tried to get back to my old one, but you know what? I feel new, refreshed.
I'm number 290. Follower number 290.
Oh, you found me?
Yeah, I found you. Man.
Interesting. You found me.
I had to go through
290 we're up to.
Yeah, 290. Well,
solid.
This is
292.
This is true from the text line. Maybe E and Dan will swing a tortilla like Austin Riley swings a bat. They won't even hit me. That's fair.
Okay.
You're a Braves fan. You get that one.
Yeah. How do you feel about Trayvon Walker's new deal, fellas? Jag spent too much. He'll outplay this deal. It's a win on both sides, or I rather would have had somebody else. How do you feel about Trayvon Walker's new deal?
Okay, give me my 4 options.
Jag spent too much. He'll outplay this deal. It's really a win for both sides, or I'd rather have someone else.
Oof, I don't feel real strong about any of those. I for some reason, I don't know why. I saw the deal initially. It was 4 years, $100 million. I was like, I'm okay at that price point, $25 million a year. You're going to bet on the future, and somehow it goes 27.5, and I shouldn't feel any differently about that. I need Trayvon Walker to get 10 sacks a year average for this deal, or it won't be worth it. But because I trust the Jags and their intangibly rich ecosystem, I will say it'll be a win for both.
Okay.
I say it half-heartedly.
That's where I'm at. It's a win on both sides. If we would have waited, it could have been potentially a lot more money. So let's go ahead and lock him in now, and hopefully he outplays the contract.
Okay. Wins on both sides, 63.3%. That's your clubhouse leader. Only 2% would rather have someone else. So overall, good. You can vote at Dan Hicken 1010. At Dan Hicken 1010 is where you can find it. He'll also put it on the 1010 site as well.
Yes, I will.
I'll be blowing by that one soon. So and also, GTH, the social media department here, they did nothing to help me whatsoever.
Again, there's a wall. There's a wall now that has been built.
There's a wall.
Yeah,
the wall.
When you mess with the mogul doesn't like it.
It's going to lead
Mogul's been over backwards for a lot of those folks, and they didn't. Very lame efforty from those people.
That's fair.
Yeah,
very lame effort.
This is called message through the media. We're messaging right now.
Yeah, none of those kids are awake anyway, so they don't care. They're all doing their own, other things that they do, which is nothing to help this radio station succeed.
Dang. Okay. Toes up right now.
Am I being harsh?
He's empowered. It's Twitter personalities quickly infusing. Let's come back with a 10-minute drill. You are listening
I'm back,
to
baby!
Next Gen Roofing Monday.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
What is it that this town really does well?
1010 XL. Jacksonville's football station.
Spring is here. Is your yard ready? Lucas Tree Service, a family-owned business with over 45 years of experience, is Jacksonville's certified arborist for safe tree removal, trimming, and stump grinding for homes and businesses. Protect your property, boost your curb appeal, and enjoy expert service you can trust. Keep your trees healthy and safe before summer arrives. Schedule your inspection today at lucastreeservice.com.
Hey, are you looking for insurance you can actually trust? Meet Craig and Chris Kaprosky with the Goosehead Insurance Company, the Kaprosky Agency. For over the years, they've built their reputation the right way. They're upfront, they're honest, they're always working to find their clients the best possible coverage at the best possible price. Be it home, auto, flood, umbrella, specialty coverage. Craig and Chris shop the market for you, comparing top insurance companies so you don't have to. They've helped families just like mine countless times. I couldn't be more grateful, making the process simple, stress-free, and most importantly, saving real dollars along the way. Don't just ask me. Ask my friends. Ask my family. They'll tell you all about the Kaproskis. You want straight answers and coverage you can count on? Craig and Chris Kaprosky are the people to call. They are easy to get a hold of. Craig.Kaprosky at Goosehead.com. Craig.Kaprosky, K-O-P-R-O-S-K-I at Goosehead.com. Or call them 478-8422. 478-8422. The Kaprosky Agency, because the right insurance isn't just about policies. It's about people that you can trust.
Jacksonville, Leon Cersei here, your lemon pepper guy. Locked in with Wingstop for Hoops Madness. The Final Four is here, and the move is simple. 30 wings for $30. Lemon pepper, classic, or mix them up. Get your order in now and pre-order so it's hot and ready right at tip. Visit wingstop.com or hit the app and lock in that 30 for 30 deal while it lasts this weekend at Wingstop. For the madness, 30 boneless or classic wings with up to 3 different flavors, only at Wingstop.
Who's got the game to tame the challenging terrain of Augusta National?
Scheffler outshines them all at Augusta.
Listen for 1010XL Masters updates, pitched by TopDressing.com and LiveForeverGolf.com.
Hey, it's Brent with Arcosa Crushed Concrete. If you've got concrete or asphalt rubble on your site, let me buy it from you, and I will recycle it into construction material for your future projects. Arcosa Crushed Concrete. Get paid for what you don't need.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking mumbo-jumbo. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices. I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from high heels to wagon wheels. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
Some plumbing companies say they're local, right up until you realize their headquarters are in New York City. At Holland Sons Plumbing, we're actually from here. Born, raised, and fixing leaks right here in Jacksonville. Holland Sons Plumbing. Local. Family. Real.
Hey, boat lover. The Boatanista is inviting you to the first ever Freedom Boat Club Boat Show. Saturday, April 11th from 10 to 3 at Trout Creek Memorial Park. Ever wondered, should I buy a boat or just join a boat club and skip the headaches? Well, now you can compare both in one place at the first ever Freedom Boat Club Boat Show, Saturday, April 11th from 10 to 3 at Trout Creek Memorial Park. Browse pre-owned and newly refurbished boats like Key West, Hurricane, and Scout, or talk with the crew about their Freedom Boat Club membership. Or just come and take a free boat ride. Boat show pricing applies to both options. Preview the boats at affordableBoating.com. Learn about membership at freedomboatclub.com. Just come see the boats. April 11th, because life's better on a boat.
Insurance companies have teams of lawyers working to protect their bottom line. I'm Chris Campione of Campione Law, and you deserve someone just as focused on protecting your bottom line. We go head-to-head with insurance companies every day, and they know our name. Giving you peace of mind and delivering results is our job. With no fees unless we win, there's no risk to get the help you need. Visit CampioneLaw.com. Offices, Jacksonville and St. Augustine.
Count on Campion, Campion Law.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still, present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch. And now, let's light up the Firehouse Subs 10-minute drill.
Hit it!
Yeah! We got sports concepts. We got sports rationalizations. It's called the 10-minute drill. At the end of the drill, we like to hand out a prize pack that he tells me is razzle dazzle. E, do we have something to give away this week?
Oh, we got something to give away. We actually got 4 things to give away.
Okay.
I got a family 4-pack of tickets to the Clay County Fair. It's in town through April 12th, and I got a 4-pack for one lucky winner to hit me up at the end of the 10-minute drill.
Over 200 new followers. Thank you, Googans. They're back. 327 at Dan Hicken 1010. I'm back on Twitter.
Bruh, I ain't got to follow back yet, dog.
Mm-hmm. No, you ain't got to follow back.
It's cool. It's cool.
No, don't. How dare you?
Blocked him.
How dare you?
The day I start Hicken blocked.
I know. There's no blocking. I'll follow him.
We also got this on the Sports Center, Hick.
What's that?
This. They didn't show the real highlights. They showed the cartoon highlights
the Nickelodeon
of a Rangers game. And by the way, for like a minute and a half, ESPN has lost their friggin' mind, dude. If you're turning to ESPN because you're a sports fan and you want to get the latest news and highlights, you're in the wrong place, brother. I mean, that's just a fact. Without exaggeration, what they're showing these days is mind-numbing.
So they got the little cartoon from Inside Out.
They don't go to highlights.
These are my Rangers.
They're going to go over. And by the way, it's not that they're doing this. It'd be funny if it was a 3-second clip. No, the whole highlight package, you did 1.5 minutes of cartoon hockey.
Yeah,
that's what we did. After I saw 8 minutes of the total coverage of a UCLA South Carolina national championship game.
As soon as we got eliminated from the playoffs, we started playing good hockey. So
is that what happens?
Yeah, basically. Tough weekend. Gator baseball team, man, oh man, they righted the ship. They're about to win 2-0. And the bullpen implodes in the 9th inning, unfortunately, and they lose 5-2. So they lose 2 out of 3 to Ole Miss. They're 7-5. And my message would be to Florida baseball team right now: hey, listen, a year ago we were 1-11 at this point. We're 7-5 right now. Let's go play good baseball. But they got a tough week again. They go to Tallahassee on Tuesday, and then they go to Athens. And Georgia's really good this year. Florida cannot hit good enough. Their pitching has been great. The pitching blew the game. But you can't have two. They won the game the night before 2-0. You got to hit the ball in college, and they're not hitting the baseball. Now they got injuries. Their best hitter, Brendan Lawson, got vertigo this weekend. Blake Sear got a concussion. A lot of those boys were out, so they got to get healthy, and they got to hit. They got to hit. If they don't hit, they're not going to win. But overall, tough. I think UNF took 2 out of 3 from Queens. I think Florida State won its series with Virginia, which was good news for the Seminoles, who lost Miles Bailey. So. But college baseball off and running. LSU came back from 5 down against Tennessee, and one kid hit 4 home runs, including a grand slam. But what was interesting is he hit his first of 4 home runs in the 5th inning.
Wow, so he hit them all late.
It went extras, and he ended up, so he hit 4 home runs for the Bayou Bengals, who are playing much better baseball of late and starting to move back up the chain after they had a slow start. So SEC's crazy, and we'll see how it all shakes out. But as of right now, Florida 7-5 in conference play. I think Georgia leads the conference. I think they're like 9-2, maybe something like that. I'd have to check. I don't have it in front of me. But good college baseball.
Quiz you boys on a news story that I saw this weekend.
I love news stories. I don't pay attention to news though.
This comes from JSO data.
Okay.
The Jacksonville Sheriff's Office data reveals the top 10 crash hotspots on Jacksonville's roads.
Okay.
The top 10 intersections where there's fender benders and crashes. So all I was going to do is go to each of your respective sides of town. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to just, again, there's no quiz here. It's just, what can you identify what would be crashing? Now, for you, Dan, you're going to have to, I'm going to have to just encompass the whole south side. There's no beaches or that. So, and that,
but you know what?
South side is Bay Meadows, all that area.
There is one area, and I don't think it'll be in the top 10.
Okay.
But it's amazing because we see it all the time. And when you leave my neighborhood, Pablo Bay, and you're coming out of Pablo Bay onto San Pablo, I can't tell you, once a month, guaranteed, there is a big accident because you come out and you're making the left, and the boys from the Sip and Go are coming across, and it's hard. You have to be a little defensive in the respect, and they inevitably whack each other on the left turns, and it's all the time in the Bay. I'm right outside the Bay, and I mean, they're pretty good bangers.
I tell you what,
it ain't just like a little fender bender.
I mean, each thinks they have the right of way. I tell you what's happened too with all of this construction in places. You're used to going certain ways, and you're back. Like I still, when I'm coming up 17 to get on 295. To go back over the river. Say I'm coming from Timuquana.
Right.
Or NAS, down 17.
Right. Mm-hmm.
You got to get, it used to be, if you got in that far right lane, you were going to have to get off and only go that way. Well, now,
you go straight.
If you don't get in that lane, by the way, you're screwed. You got to go all the way down
and turn
right.
Yep.
So
I continue to be flummoxed by the construction plan of the JTB San Pablo spin around thing that we have over there. It just makes it could have been very simple, and it's not. So that one always makes me wonder. But there's not a ton of accidents. Just a very odd. Whoever designed that, I don't know, bro.
All right, let's just go through a couple of them here.
I know Blandon Boulevard on that thing.
Well, we're gonna find out. I got I got the top 10. They have
Who's number one?
Okay, number one is Main Street North and State Street West.
Shout out Main Street North. I don't visit that area.
We used to go over there
often,
to by the Burger King we'd always go to.
Over there downtown?
Similar down in that. It's down in that area right there. So that topped the list by a wide margin. 483 crashes.
Shout out to the homeless guy who once punched Kaminsky at that Burger King.
He did. out of nowhere.
That was not cool.
Oh, man.
By the way.
All right.
Shame on you, homeless guy.
Blanding and Argyle Forest.
Yeah.
337 crashes. That's second. Also on the west side, out in your area, 103rd
Shout
and
out.
Firestone Road and Cassett Avenue and Lennox.
Get that W up, boys. Get that W up.
They both had 185. That was a tie for ninth.
Yeah, twist them fingers up.
Twist them fingers up, baby, for the
All right,
W.
here we go on the south side. I do not have the Pablo Bay entrance exit
I didn't
listed.
think so, but I'm just telling you, it's a nuisance.
University and Phillips.
Oh.
221 crashes.
Okay.
Bay Meadows and south side.
Okay, right out the way.
All right.
196 crashes.
I visit because I got my church is over there. And that's Bay Meadows and JTB. You're also again. I have to envision where these places are, and I'm no good at that.
Yeah,
so,
that's true.
It's not really working.
I know where all these are.
Yeah.
Like even though I'm not there a lot, I know. And here's another Blanding. Blanding cracks the list twice. You also get Blanding in 103rd.
Okay.
185 crashes.
Come on, Blanding.
In that area.
No Blanding.
It's not Blanding's fault, is it?
No.
Where's the
drivers?
ET? Where's the Max Leggett Parkway? Do you know where that is?
Oh, that's over the airport.
Yeah.
Oh, towards the airport.
Yeah.
Because they're including 103rd and Blanding on the north side designation, not on the west side where we
West
got
side?
the earlier. So there you go, man. Keep your head on a swivel if you're in any of these intersections today.
Mm-hmm.
They're averaging in some cases about one a day.
One a day.
Yeah, like the vitamin.
Mm.
Let's come back with more.
Okay.
The Jags only have, or their first pick is a second round pick. Thought we'd go down the memory lane for the old good standby draft conversation of like who are the best second rounders in franchise history. Right, we talked a lot about the best. We talked a lot about the best, picks in franchise history, or first rounders, or draft classes. Who are the best second round picks? A couple come to mind right away, and we've had a lot of luck in round two when you really think about it. So we'll pull up some of those reminders and more when we return. It's a Next Gen Roofing Monday.
ABL right now, I got that family 4-pack of tickets to the Clay County Fair. That number is 904-641-1010. Holla at your boy.
The Drill. From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. Streaming live from the XL Digital Studios. Polished by Harbor Dental Care, the locally owned smile restoration experts.
If you're thinking about getting a new roof sometime this year, Endless Summer Roofing can help. I'm Claudia, owner of Endless Summer Roofing. Stronger materials, expert installation, real peace of mind. A new roof isn't just an upgrade. It's the primary source of protection for your family home. Visit EndlessSummerRoofing.com for a free inspection today, and I'll make sure you're ready for tomorrow. Endless Summer Roofing. Protecting your home from Florida's endless summers.
Your tax refund has plans. A vacation? A flat screen TV? Well, your plumbing has other ideas. If you've been putting off a major repair, this is your chance to get the work done and save money. With the tax refund plumbing upgrade from Duck Rooter, get $500 off any major plumbing repair over $5,000. That's real savings. Duck Rooter delivers honest, upfront pricing and experienced pros who do it right. Call to schedule a free estimate. 904-862-6769 or duckduckrooter.com. Financing is available.
Our slogan, Know Before You Blow, applies to more than just DUI cases. Hi, I'm attorney Lee Lockett of Lockett Law. Battery charges can result in jail time and criminal convictions too, so know before you blow a gasket and hit a loved one or a stranger. Drug crimes like possession of marijuana and cocaine will land you in cuffs too, so know before you blow. In a boating under the influence case, you also have the option to blow or not to blow. So know your options. Know before you blow. Go to knowbeforeyouBlow.com now. Offices Jacksonville.
Kubota keeps job sites running smoothly with the #1 selling compact excavator lineup in the world. Reliable, capable, and backed by strong dealer support. Stop by today and power up your crew. Right now, bring home select Kubota excavators with 0% financing available or save up to $7,000. Now through June 30th. See store or go to KubotaUSA.com/disclaimers for full disclaimer. Coastal Equipment on New Kings Road and in McClenny.
What if every day felt like a private resort in your backyard? Premier Outdoor Inc., Jacksonville's #1 pool builder in the 2025 Best of Bold City Awards, creates entire outdoor living spaces, not just pools, custom pools, heated spas, summer kitchens, cabanas, fireplaces, screen enclosures, and more. Veteran and first responder owned, turn your backyard into an unforgettable retreat. See what you could build at PremierOutdoorInc.net. Premier Outdoor Inc., a visionary of hardscapes and aquatics.
Hey, it's Matt Hayes. Tell me if this is you, because it's definitely me.
I go to bed thinking, tomorrow morning, I'm going to wake up early, jump in that ice bath I just bought, have a good breakfast, go for a morning walk, and order a veggie for my side instead of fries. Then the morning arrives. I press snooze, skip everything else I planned because I'll do it tomorrow. But that's the Awaken 180 difference. Tomorrow is today. It's so easy. You want to do it. Your coach will be there to help you do it. You won't want to let her down. Accountability, ease, feeling great. That's the Awaken 180 difference. Now you can download an app, Google a weight loss plan, or buy the latest gadget. But who actually helps you follow through when you couldn't do it before? I lost 40 pounds with Awaken 180, and it was easy. No meds. I couldn't lose 5 pounds in a month on my own. Awaken 180 works, and it continues to work because it's set up to not let you fail. Succeed like we did at awaken180weightloss.com.
XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch.
All right, the Twitter dragon has flown back into the kingdom already. There's unrest in the land. Accusations from me to Dan this morning that you blocked him. He was telling the whole world that you had blocked him on Twitter. That was then followed up by just a
349 followers, by the way. Thank you, Goog. Is at Dan Hicken 1010. By the way,
that was followed by an eviscerating takedown of the social media squad here at 1010XL.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Am I wrong? Was I wrong? Did I say anything wrong?
Yeah.
Either of you. Did I say anything wrong?
You said it from the heart,
or
bro.
That's
all that matters,
That's
man.
right.
Were either of you uncomfortable during that?
I don't. That doesn't make me uncomfortable. That's your battle. Yeah.
No battle. There's no battle.
Oh, yeah, well, I mean, whatever. Yeah.
Come at the media mogul, you get.
I got you. Yeah.
You know,
Twitter. Yeah.
Get your issue.
No.
So yeah, the Twitter dragon's back. I fear that peace in the kingdom is over. But yeah, we'll see. That Burger King downtown is closed now, so Kaminsky, it's safe to go back there without getting punched.
We could.
That was bad. We're sitting there. Okay, he's going inside, like to get a milkshake or something. He walks over, or is he using the payphone? I think actually.
I think he was driving through, if I remember correctly.
No, he was. I think he was walking up to the door. I think.
Guy asked him for some money, and he said no, and he got whacked.
Just punched him. Just flat out punched. And by the way, Kaminsky's nature, he probably wouldn't have just said no.
No. It's never called for, but it was probably called for.
Yeah.
Shout out.
I'm just yeah.
Used to get that used to go there all the time when I was working at the old station and get the what was it called? The chef salad or something like that? Used to get that all the time.
Over there at the Burger King.
The Burger King.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
I popped a lot of those babies down.
Yeah, we get that chicken parm. We ate a lot when we worked downtown at Channel 12. It was right around the corner. It was like the only thing back then, really, that was close.
Not a lot of cash money back then.
Yeah.
My man said, what's that called? A chef salad? Like it's a unique name or something.
It had a different name. They don't have it anymore.
I think it was called the chef salad.
Like some ham and some turkey.
Sure.
The chef salad.
Nah, I didn't call it Cobb back then.
I don't know what it's called.
Yeah, I didn't call it Cobb.
I don't think they were real fancy there at Burger King.
No, not that one.
I used to love Burger King back in the day, and then anyway, I don't want to get into all that. No need to. So yeah, I was mentioning. I think we've ranked and rated and talked about the Jags first rounders, a ton through the years, but with no first rounder. Didn't we determine it's the first time in franchise history?
Yes.
For the first time in franchise history.
At this point now.
Yeah. Unless they move back in.
The second rounder is easy. It's Mojo, right?
Well,
yes. That's the first one that come to mind.
That's the one that came to mind.
Well, some others did come to mind. Yeah, Mojo, awesome. Rasheen?
Ooh, that was a good one.
Isn't Rasheen as decorated as Mojo? Rasheen is the defensive equivalent of Mojo, right? Mm-hmm. I mean, they both made 2 or 3 Pro Bowls. They both were
kind of had like long anything, bad second round picks. And
are you looking at them all?
Yeah, I'm looking at them.
Miles Jack wasn't down.
Yeah, he's a good one.
Yeah, but it's Mojo and Rasheen.
Mm-hmm.
Daryl Smith.
Well,
underrated.
again, I'm not trying to.
Daryl Smith, very good.
Let's go back and reset from this standpoint.
Mo Williams, good player.
Yeah, let's reset. I'm
Brad
talking
Meester,
about like let's use the Jag scale, not the NFL. I don't expect you to feed me T.J. Watt or Tom Brady. But
if you're a '90s guy, you got to stand up for Tony Brackens. He was a second-round pick
for sure. Tony
Brackens
fits with Mojo and Rasheen. He's that level.
Tony Brackens was, Josh Hines Allen recently passed him for the most sacks in Jaguar history. So T-Brack was a really good football player. He didn't play long. He played 3, 6, 8 years for us. And 7, 3.5, 12, 7.5, 11, 1 and 6 tackles.
It's funny.
Sacks.
It's funny because, I just Googled Jaguars. I was looking for a list of second-round picks, and somebody in the last few days has actually done top 3 Jaguars second-round picks in franchise history.
Okay.
It's Cassandra Chesser. Good morning, Cassandra.
Shout out Cassandra.
Cassie, I like to call her.
Cassie.
And so Cassie has written the top 3, and I think some youth comes into play here. I'm assuming Cassie is a little bit younger.
Mm-hmm.
But it's interesting to see other people's opinions. The runners-up, she had Daryl Smith and Miles Jack. No problem. I detect no problems at this point.
Okay.
Number 2, she has Rasheen Mathis. Again, I've got no problems at this point. It's who she has 1 and who she has 3 that I would disagree with. But I think who she has at 1, I don't think his name has come up yet. Maybe you briefly mentioned it in passing, and it probably should. That's Brad Meester.
Yeah, I mentioned Brad
Meester.
Okay,
Meester, a real good player, but he doesn't have the decoration.
He's not Mojo.
No, gosh, no.
No.
But she has him as 1.
Who? Meester?
Meester, yeah.
No.
Rasheen 2, Mojo 3.
No, Mojo's.
Yeah. No, Mojo's 1.
Yeah.
Rasheen is 2. But Tony Bracken's
my point is good football player for a long period of time.
And by the way, true on both of those. But I honestly, Hick, if I ask you, I'll give you right now, you can have Mojo, Rasheen, or Tony Brackens. Who would you take?
For this team,
or next year's team, or the one after that.
I take Mojo because
you take Mojo, yeah.
Or Brackens is up there too.
I would discount Rasheen. Yeah. Rasheen's still by far the best cornerback we've ever had here.
That's fair.
By far.
Yeah.
He was. I don't know if Rasheen's game translates to this new modern age receiver. You know what I'm saying? The modern age receivers. So that's why I'd go Mojo, Brackens, Rasheen.
I mean, let me put it this way. If Travis Hunter had a career like Rasheen Mathis, I'd be happy.
Of course. Rasheen had a lot of interceptions.
That's not an of course. I mean, he had
a lot of interceptions.
Yeah. A lot of big interceptions.
Yeah, but I would put Travis Hunter one-on-one with Jamar Chase. I wouldn't put Rasheen one-on-one with Jamar Chase. That's what I'm saying.
Oof.
From the text,
I don't think Rasheen covering Jamar. No. He's not you can't put him on an island like that.
From the text line, Design My Lifetime Enclosures, my buddy was downtown riding his bike to a meeting, and a guy punched him in the face as he was riding by.
Dear.
Careful on the mean streets of downtown Jacksonville this morning. Huh?
32 career picks for Rasheen.
Yes.
That's a lot.
It is.
That's Jalen's number. What did we say Jalen had? 34, didn't we say the other day? I mean, that's as many as Mr. Hot Shot, back up the Brinks truck, Big Mouth.
I remind me, but I just don't remember us being able to put Rasheen on an island and say
25 for Jalen.
25 in his career.
Yeah.
No, bro. He had 2 pick sixes at Pittsburgh in the same game.
No, that's fair.
Yeah. I don't know what you I think you think that the game at the corner receiver has changed a lot more than it has. They've been lining them up and covering them since the 80s.
I just never saw him as that shutdown guy. Now, I could be wrong.
Yeah.
I just don't remember him as that shutdown guy. Look, a lot of interceptions, yeah, but just not that shutdown that side of the field guy.
He was.
I don't know if that guy.
Baller.
Who is that guy? Dion?
Well, Jalen was very good corner, obviously. Jalen could have been. When they talk about this is where it's unfair. They're going to talk about Jalen Ramsey. Again, I'm not saying Rasheen Mathis is a Hall of Famer. Don't get me wrong. But why is Jalen Ramsey in his 25 career picks? Because he
talked himself
PR'd himself more than Rasheen. Rasheen wasn't like that.
Yeah, definitely.
Exactly.
That has a
It was
lot
the
to do
exact
with it.
opposite.
Yeah.
Could be more
opposite.
So why?
But Jalen
Is Jalen that much better than Rasheen? Is Jalen Ramsey a Hall of Famer?
No.
I don't think so either. But will he get in the Hall of Fame?
No.
Wouldn't shock me.
No,
They'll bring him up. They'll bring him up.
I will say this: if I punch in, I'm on Pro Football Reference, and I'm looking at similar players lists.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, Rasheen played a lot of years. It almost doesn't help you, but they give you the similar player to you,
Mm-hmm.
and so for his career, Rasheen has been the Hall of Very Good. Not a single Hall of Famer
That's
on
fine.
his most similar. It's Charles Tillman, Ray Buchanan,
Peanut.
Todd Light, Marcus Robertson, Nate Clements.
Those guys are good football players.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I feel like he's better than some of the. Now, earlier in his career, he was on pace with Aeneas Williams, Eric Allen, Champ Bailey. After year 4, that's where he was tracking. Ty Law, he tracked as a Ty Law for a lot of his career, but by the end of his career, sometimes when you play those last few years, you can slow down. But for the overall career, through 13 years for Rasheen.
I think that should be thought of. I asked, how many tackles should a great NFL cornerback get during a season? It says between 40 and 60. Is that? Would you guys agree with that?
I haven't. I don't like my corners tackling.
Yeah, that's tough. I don't know.
You got to be a physical guy. You got to, you
have to be
protect the side.
physical.
The guy comes on a pitch. You got to come up and hit him, right?
Yeah.
Rasheen had 81, 64, 69, 63. I mean, his first 4 or 5 years, he was very good at it. Even at the age of 34, he had 51 tackles.
I mean, when you're a good zone corner, you're going to come up and make some tackles. But when you play man-to-man, they run you downfield. It's a little bit different.
Passes defense 10, 21, 15, 21, 6, 9, 7, 6, 4, 5, 15 in 2013.
And I guess that's what my argument was. I think just Rasheen was just a better zone corner as opposed to a man-to-man lockdown guy.
I don't know.
Jalen will has better career comps. They're not all Hall of Famers.
Sure.
Jake Scott, Bobby Boyle,
And I'm not saying Jalen wasn't.
Earl Thomas,
Give me Rasheen any day.
Dave
though.
Grayson, Sam Madison, Lester Hayes. None of these guys are Deron Cherry. None of them. It's interesting. They got a mix of safety and corner. I guess Jalen's played a fair amount of safety the last couple of years.
But had Jalen
he moved it to Pittsburgh.
Had Jalen not put that bad taste in our mouths, we'd take Jalen over Rasheen.
Probably, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, if he'd have stayed and not been a total, hole.
I hear you. All right, we got to take a break. This is The Drill on 1010XL and 92.5 FM.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
High school, college, and pro.
As good as it gets.
Your home for the most play-by-play is 1010XL.
Frank Frangie here. Nimnick Chevrolet is proud to be a 9-time Chevrolet Dealer of the Year recipient, the only dealership in Northeast Florida to ever win this prestigious award. Trust me, I know this. I've been dealing with Nimnick forever, and they really are that good. For 3 generations, Nimnick's been the place customers keep coming back to. Customers like me, treating you right, giving the most back to our community, more choices and better prices. It's just the best place to buy cars, and I can promise you that. So who gives you the best experience when you're buying a car? Nobody but Nimnick. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
Mike Dempsey. If you're thinking about a bathroom upgrade, maybe turning that old tub into a safer walk-in shower, check out 5-Star Bath Solutions. I shopped around, talked to several companies, and I chose 5-Star because their customer service was simply incredible. Responsive, honest, upfront about the entire project, and their pricing was even better than expected. When you're ready for a fresh look, better comfort, and a bathroom space you'll love using every day, schedule your free consultation at 5starbathsolutions.com and get the 5-star experience.
I'm Frank Frangie, and I just got back from the farm at Okefenokee in Folkestone. Man, was I impressed. You have to see these handcrafted cabins. But act fast. On this 1,000-acre farm, there will only be 250 cabins. Each phase has jumped in value, so come get your lot and lock in your equity. Enjoy living in harmony with nature, going to the grocery store in your own backyard, and connecting with people grounded in food and purpose. Learn more at okefarm.com. That's okefarm.com.
For the greenest, luscious lawn on the block, choose the local legends, Roundtree Sod. Don't just settle for ordinary. Let Roundtree Sod deliver you a picture-perfect lawn. To get a free estimate, call 7414-SOD. 7414-SOD.
Get out of the city and into the woods and the water.
Keep on working it.
On the Nimnicht Outdoors Show, Captain Kevin and Captain Kirk join Jeff Lageman.
I am shooting one today.
Get hooked Saturday morning from 7 to 10 on 1010XL.
Hey, Hicken here. Beat the spring cleaning rush and call Zero Res. Step into a fresher, cleaner home this spring with Zero Res. You might think because you mop off and your floors are clean, but they're actually collecting dirt that isn't obvious to the eye. After a while, The hardwood or tile or LVP looks dull, and this is where Zero Res steps in, man. And this month, get 20% off all hard floor cleaning and get 3 rooms of carpet clean starting at just $135. What do? Call 287-5727, 287-5727, or simply go online at ZeroResJacksonville.com. Make sure to ask for the 1010XL special. Zero Res! Spell it forward, you spell it backwards. It spells the same. Zero Res.
Hey, Jacksonville, I'm sure by now you've seen our bright green GFL trucks and containers throughout the greater Jacksonville area. We are an industry leader in solid waste and would love the opportunity to earn your business. We are committed to customer service, reliability, and have unwavering focus on safety. Whether commercial or construction, let us haul your waste away. Call 904-760-5880 to get a quote today. GFL, green for life.
When you drive past a Kuhn Flowers location, did you know their inside showroom is filled with gift items? Kuhn Flowers isn't just for sending flowers. Frank Frangie here, and when I need a unique gift, I head for Kuhn Flowers, Beach Boulevard, and in Ponte Vedra since 1947. Kuhn Flowers.
This is Hayes Carlion for First Florida Credit Union. I went to the branch on 210 to get my car loan and had a fantastic experience. I got a great rate and was in and out. The online banking services are also outstanding. Depositing checks through the mobile app is fast and efficient. First Florida Credit Union was voted Best Credit Union in the Best of Bold City Community Choice Awards for 3 years running, and it's easy to see why. You need to be banking with First Florida Credit Union. They're enriching people every day. Federally insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Opportunity Lender.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah.
Sometimes big companies do stupid things.
Yes.
And when you have a big company and it's just one person fighting the fight, the one person's almost always going to lose.
Every time.
But once in a while, and hopefully this will be the case, the big company
takes an L.
Somebody, well, I don't care if they take an L, but somebody up top can right the wrong. How about that?
Okay.
And I'm going to tell you a quick story. 81-year-old guy, season ticket holder for the LA Dodgers, 50-plus years.
Right.
81 years old.
Loyal.
50-plus years been going to Dodger games.
Okay.
All right. Out there in Los Angeles, California. Well, he's 81.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to empathize with him because he's not real good at the
techno?
Ticketmaster or the storing it in your...
Which is fair.
Okay? He likes the printed ticket.
Yeah.
Dodgers say, hey, we can't do that ever again. We're not doing that. Hey, Dodgers, make an exception. Print the guy some tickets and give him the damn tickets. You know what I'm saying? I don't care how much it costs, Dodgers. You're making hand over fist. Print the old man some ticks. He loves going to the Dodger games. He's been doing it for 50-plus years. He goes to Chavez Ravine.
Uh-huh.
He sits over there on the, somewhere up there in the mezzanine. He's got his ticket. Probably scores the game on with a pencil and an old scorecard every day.
I got a radio.
Got a real transistor radio. He's listening to, even though Vin's not with us anymore. Give him the damn tickets. Anyway,
I wonder how hard that or how
not
easy
even an option
that would be.
anymore, huh?
Yeah.
Well, the Dodgers said, I can't do that. Well, just do it for him, would you?
Because when they first went to you could do both, right? You could do the electronic, but they would, you could print it offline.
It was a transition.
81-year-old man, lifelong Dodgers fan, has been a season pass holder for more than 50 years, was just told that he would no longer be able to get printed tickets, only digital from now on, and he's barely able to navigate a computer and phone. Dodgers aren't replying to anyone.
Yeah.
Hey, Dodgers.
Yeah, that's weak.
If it costs you an extra $100, spend the $100.
Nah, well, here's what'll happen.
Print up some damn tickets off the Xerox and give him some tickets.
Yeah, it's done. He'll get the tickets.
Yeah.
It's gone now.
That's where the old media can help you out every now and then.
It's not even media anymore. It's just the wave of the public support that you like from people that would have no idea the story was going on without the social media aspect, especially. So, the difference in media today and back is this. Before you heard a story, you absorbed it, and then you kind of went by memory of what it said. Now you hear a story, you go online, you got 8 zillion aspects, angles, follow-ups, advancements. Never goes away. So, yeah, Dodgers, you're screwed. And you should have just sent the old timers tickets
Just
to
send
begin
the
with.
old timers.
How
damn
hard
tickets.
can it be?
It can't be that
Seriously.
hard.
And if you've been a ticket holder for that long, I'm guessing you're not sitting in the upper deck. I'm assuming most people kind of know him. He's been a season ticket holder for 50 years. Every usher there probably knows this dude.
And just for the record, this is where, yes, every now and then, this is where, JAs can appear on the old social media. And I complimented social media last week. I thought, and I'll tell you in a minute.
Okay.
But Steve Motter, old Steve.
I don't know him.
Okay, Boomer, how'd you pay for those tickets? Did you take the streetcar down to the box office and write a check, or did you pay online? Hey, Steve. All the way with a red hot poker. Okay?
Steve.
Shut up, Steve.
Well, Steve, I guess.
Get a life, Steve.
The Boomer should respond. Well,
Look at my guy. Look at this guy. 81, fit as a fiddle. He's just walking to a game.
The answer to Steve is this. I don't know,
He's got
Steve.
his Dodgers shirt on.
He probably
LA
got it
baseball.
set up automatically to come out as a
Hey,
count.
how about this, Steve? How did your parents pay for yours, buddy?
Yeah, exactly.
That's the answer.
Thank you.
I mean, this guy,
Yeah,
81.
hey,
has
Steve.
been, hey, Steve. Boomer.
He don't want no problem. He just want to go to the Dodgers
Just wants to
game.
go to the Dodger game. That's what he
Boomer
does. He's 81
stagecoach.
years old, man.
You're an idiot. Hey, Steve.
Tell you
it's
this
called
right now.
conversation. Hey, Steve, I'd like to see your girlfriend.
I'm gonna say
Show her
this.
real quick. I would. I'd like to just a quick status check on you,
for
Steve.
real.
How about this, too? How about if you're Freddie Freeman and you see that story?
You going to handle that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
And you tell your people, hey, man,
Get this
him
man some tickets. Right.
Or I don't give a damn. I want him sitting in my box for 5 games.
Yep.
And we'll pick him up, take him to the game, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
You probably say, nah, I don't want it. I just want to sit in my mezzanine ticket. Leave me alone. Leave the guy alone. Give him his damn tickets, man. We got a big game tonight,
That
bro.
seems like an easy. Hawks Knicks?
No. We got Yukon.
Yeah, it is
and
big.
Michigan.
Yeah, right. It's hard.
And
you know
why
what?
hasn't Michigan? Michigan is breaking the mold here. Michigan has beaten everybody by 20-plus points. I always say one of the old standbys is, listen, it's hard to win a championship. You got to have one game where it's tight. This better be the one.
Well, look, I hear
Both guys got
I hear you.
Yeah.
I hear what you're saying.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I can't. I mean, you go right ahead. I mean, I don't know how. If when they call the starting lineup,
Yeah.
if one of those teams run out onto the floor and
Yeah.
on their jersey
Yeah.
it says Yukon, I don't know how you bet against them.
Right.
I just don't. I don't know how you bet against them.
Yeah. What's the
So-
line in that game?
Probably about what, 4? You imagine 3
I
or
think
4?
it might be more.
Them boys
They've
put
won
up
by
points.
20-plus points every game.
And they scored 90 in each of the
Yeah.
or 5 straight games.
Are you stand on Michigan? Or does
Yeah.
it not matter anymore?
It really don't matter.
6.5. 6.5. The one thing that I didn't, Michigan is the one that I regretted even before this point, because I liked Michigan all year, and I got on this. I got Iowa State earworm somewhere along the way.
Yes, you did.
But it didn't matter with Michigan. It wouldn't have mattered for us. It wouldn't have mattered. I would have, unless I picked, because I wasn't going to pick them to beat Arizona. I did like Arizona to win, but even by the time that game went, I didn't like Arizona. You try and stand behind it. Michigan is playing great, and UConn is great. So let's see.
Yeah.
UConn is 6-0 in title games. Michigan is 1-6. It hadn't happened since '89. Now it's different guys, different coach, Dusty May. I'll tell you what else this is. This is screaming. It's screaming the level of, and I don't know if it's professional underappreciation. I don't know what it is. I know it's because Danny Hurley is so erratic and nutty and emotional.
Am I the only guy?
He's not considered what he should be considered right now. This dude is lapping the Krzyzewski paces of the world.
Am I the only guy that loves Danny Hurley?
I don't know if I love him. He annoys me sometimes.
I love him. I watched him go out there, this goofy so-and-so, and they just knocked off Illinois, and they go down to the court with the interview. Who was it, Tracy? I don't know.
Probably
Tracy. And she goes, Danny Hurley, and then he's like, and he had the kid, the freshman kid, Mullen, who hit and he kind of headbutts him, and he walks away, and he steps in for the interview, and all of a sudden you hear boo, and he looks around quizzically and goes, "Why are they booing? Was it the headbutt?" No, they hate you, buddy.
Yeah. Well, I tell you that is why, dude. This guy's not. He really doesn't get his overall due as the coach.
Dude, he is a heck of a
coach.
Bro,
He's doing
heck of an X's and O's guy too.
And he's not doing it. It's not like he. I mean, this is.
People don't like him.
Nobody has won.
They don't like him.
Nobody has won. Not Patino, not
Yeah.
Krzyzewski. None of them has won 3 and 4 years since UCLA.
Yeah.
And this guy, Caravan, is going to become the first player since like Sidney Wicks to win 3 and 4 years. What he's doing at Yukon is unprecedented, and I think it's more being just treated as impressive. No, it's more than impressive. This is unbelievable. They got whacked by St. John's by 40 in the conference championship game. I told you they were winning that game this weekend. I can't guarantee tonight like I did then, but something was wrong with Illinois being favored in that game. Illinois wasn't winning that game. They never were. UConn's way too sturdy. But I'm a DNA guy, Hick. You know that. I got 6-0 in this situation against 1-6 in this situation.
Yeah.
And the one game when I was in college.
Yeah.
So that's how far back we go. And so I'm with you and E and everyone else. Michigan looks like the more talented team. They got, dominant players and NBA picks. But UConn got that grit, man. They almost beat us last year. In their one down year, which was last year, they almost beat us. So, but I'm with you. It should be a great game. I
hope so.
I wish I could tip her off a little bit earlier than 9:00, but it is what it is. I will be watching the Hawks and the Knicks. I think the Hawks, by the way, you're going to allow me this just quick sidebar. We'll go to break.
Okay.
The Hawks did catch, in all seriousness. Doesn't matter to you, but it matters to the 4 Hawks fans listening to me right now in the nest. I've gathered them. I've got these worms of intel.
Mm-hmm.
Hawks got a big break. The Knicks have closed out Cleveland for the most part, and Cleveland can't catch the Knicks, and like Atlanta can't catch them. And we play New York tonight. We got 2 with Cleveland. The Cleveland's not going to care. We're going to be the first round opponent for them.
Mm-hmm.
So they're not going to play anybody. They're just going to mail it in. They don't care what happens in those 2 games. They'll get ready to play the Hawks in the first round of the playoffs, which is important to me and Hawks Nation because it gets me into that 5 seed, and I don't have to worry about, first the play-in, which is just about put away. But I don't need Knicks Hawks right out of the gate.
Mm.
I'd rather play the Cavs.
Okay,
but we'll see.
I'd rather play Toronto.
Well, then you make it the Sixers.
Yeah.
How do you do with them? They're different with their guys back. Quite frankly, they played all year without them these last few games.
I think the East is going to be a good battle.
I think it's up for grabs. How deep does it go? Who can win the East?
Who can win it?
Yeah, who can win the East?
I don't think.
No one would have said the Pacers last year. They were like an 8 or 6, weren't they?
Well, I don't know. I don't think we got them in the Eastern Conference Finals. I don't know where they came from.
I'm going to tell you.
I think that they're all very Sixers, Hawks, in the right situation, Raptors.
It feels like
they knock off a team, but I don't think they can go all the way to the Eastern Conference.
That's exactly how
I guess that's how I would put it.
Yeah.
I think in the end, over 82 games, the best get to the best, and one of those teams.
Last year, the Pacers were the 4 seed.
Yeah.
They won 50. The Knicks won 51. The Bucks won 48. The Pistons won 44.
Yeah, I'm just happy we've won 50.
Hawks, we're in that play-in, baby. Just one and done.
I'm just happy we've won 50-plus games 3 years in a row. That's a big statement for the Knickerbockers.
Every year in the play-in, Hick, it's Orlando, Miami, us, and the Bulls.
Yeah.
Last year, the Bulls beat
Bulls ain't in the play-in this year.
No, Billy
needs to get the. I don't know why Billy. We'll talk about it when we come back.
The year before, the Sixers, the Heat, the Bulls, the Hawks, every year in this stinking play, and I'm just glad to not be in that.
All right, 8 o'clock hour next. This is The Drill.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. The calm voice of reason. Is it you? 1010XL.
Ready to dance? Right now on Hard Rock Bet, new customers get paid double winnings on your first 10 bets. And we'll keep you dancing all tourney with 2 profit boosts for every day of hoops. That's right. All customers can get a parlay profit boost and a live bet profit boost from now till they cut down the nets. Double winnings, daily dancing boosts, only on Hard Rock Bet.
Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida, must be 21 plus and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. Concerned about your gambling? Call or text 1-833-PLAY-WISE.
If your ride is making strange noises, don't wait and make it work. Come to Action Transmission on Merrill Road. My expert technicians can diagnose the problem and likely fix it fast. Experience the difference at Action Transmission on Merrill Road.
If you can't wait for kickoff, tip-off, or the first pitch, get your Gator fix anytime with a Gator podcast channel. Exclusive Florida Gator content from 1010XL. Set up by Southeast Orthopedic Specialists on the video and social channels of 1010XL.
In this age of globalization, we've learned that bigger isn't always better. Ever tried to get phone help from a big corporation? From a real person? Good luck. That is what's so nice about Mike Merritt's Heating and Air. Unlike publicly traded conglomerates with headquarters in faraway cities, Mike Merritt's Heating and Air remains family-owned and operated by Mike, your neighbor. Mike Merritt has delivered hometown service, integrity, and pricing for generations. The big guys incentivize their techs to sell you new equipment. Mike's team emphasizes repair first. We only sell you equipment if your current equipment is worn out and beyond repair. And let's be honest about price. Small operations without much overhead can sometimes lowball your job, but you can't trust just anyone with a truck. They may be here today and gone tomorrow. Mike Merritt has been keeping North Florida cool for more than 3 decades. That's experience and dedication you can count on. Call today or see us on the web.
Florida license number CAC 050384.
Hey, gang, Prosser here. When it comes time to sell your home, I'll tell you, you got one option. It's Chad and Sandy. Or another option, just fruitless frustration. Now with Chad and Sandy, see, they get to the solution real quick. Let's get to the punchline. Your home sold guaranteed or they will buy it. That's why you got to go to ChadAndSandy.com or call them today at 414-6200. Government's making moves intended to push mortgage rates lower. The last time rates dropped, we saw a selling and buying frenzy. Now's the time to prepare. You call Chad and Sandy, the proven experts to sell your home. Need max price, need to sell now, fast, easy, stress-free. Chad and Sandy got this science-based market max system. It's proven, it's repeatable, and they guarantee they'll sell your home. Using the proprietary market max, Chad and Sandy guarantee your home sold at an agreed-upon price and deadline, or they will buy it. No required repairs. Pick your move date. No long-term contracts. We trust them. You can too. ChadAndSandy.com. ChadAndSandy.com.
Frank Frangie here. Nimnick Buick GMC is proud to be the #1 Buick GMC dealer in Jacksonville, earned by treating customers with courtesy, respect, and fairness. All part of Nimnick's Treating You Right guarantee. The most Buicks, GMCs, and Jacksonville's only Car Bravo dealer, nobody but Nimnick. For 3 generations, Nimnick has been the place customers keep coming back to. They treat you right, and they give a bunch back to the community. Visit NimnickBuickGMC.com today to learn more or visit their showroom off Phillips Highway. GMC, we are professional grade.
The flagship station of the Jacksonville Jaguars. WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
Rick Ballou for Coy Dental. That's right, Carlson Dental is now Coy Dental. Dr. Lee has been practicing there for 9 years, has purchased the company. The Coy Dental team still has the same great dentists and staff. And remember, if you get nervous visiting a dentist, don't. There's never a problem at Coy Dental. With light sedation for cleaning, then deep sedation for all your restorative needs. Coy Dental, located in Bartram Park.
Need or want cash? Beaches Jewelry and Pawn has cash available. Ready to buy guitars, surfboards, jewelry, firearms, tools, and especially gold. They need it all, selling or pawning. Get cash on the spot at Beaches Jewelry and Pawn in Jacksonville Beach.
Here's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update, sponsored by G&H Tires and Service. Florida's Todd Golden isn't going anywhere. The Rising Star coach shut down UNC buzz, saying he's locked in and happy with the Gators. On Sunday, the Magic stormed back from 15 down, outscoring New Orleans for the comeback win. Next up is Detroit. Hear the game this evening starting at 7 on 1010XL AM. That's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update. I'm Sam Nelson.
At 8:08, it's 67 degrees. Your time and your temp is brought to you by Bueller Air and Plumbing. Stay cooler with Bueller. Stay tuned for more with The Drill next, right here on 1010XL and 92.5 FM.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch.
I said this in the heading to the break, and I want to bring it up real quick. I don't understand if Billy Donovan is saying it's important he has to finish coaching the year with the Bulls. Billy, why? Just go take the Carolina job if you're going to take it. I mean, and I personally would like him back in college basketball. I'm okay with him being at Carolina, but know this, Florida fan, know this. 100% guaranteed. if Billy Donovan goes to North Carolina and those brackets come out next year, Florida and North Carolina are going to meet in like the second round.
Yeah.
Know that is a given, and that will, because that's what those sons of guns do all the time.
Yeah, we haven't
look for those matchups.
We didn't really talk much about it after what I thought was a pretty significant bit of news from Patrick Young when we had him on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
And Patrick was at the baseball game Thursday night in Gainesville, and he was kicking it around with some, between boosters and others up there. And he's under the impression that it's not off the table that not just Chinyelu and Condon might return, but Tommy Houck as well.
Well, along those lines, Todd Golden was on a show.
I think it was the Barstool show.
Okay, and he said, I think we'll be a top 15 team next year, but if something goes our way, we'll be top 10.
And that's
something
personnel.
is probably Tommy Houck. I think he's assuming, or I think he knows kind of the plan at this point. And you probably lose again. He was probably thinking he was going to have Aberdeen on his roster last year at this time, and Aberdeen ended up, so things happen, but they're focused on, and he even said, look, this was my point way before all these jobs started opening up, because a lot of people, he's a big fan of Arizona. I guess his mom went to Arizona.
Golden.
Yeah. And so when they were talking about Lloyd going to Carolina, should we be worried? I mean, I just don't think they're going to do the college to college jump anymore unless it's, that big. I think Florida is established enough as long as they have the financial commitment. And he reiterated that on Barstool that, he's got his money, man.
The Florida is the basketball power of the SEC. It's not close.
So
and they have been for, and I get that's probably the biggest credit you can give Mike White, that he at least rode a bridge between two national championship winning coaches and kept them relevant. Right? They didn't fall to a level where they weren't making the tournament. Again, I'm not trying to put him in. You don't put a non-tournament winning coach in the class of two tournament winning coaches,
right?
But it's an off season where you kind of feel like they're putting all their eggs in that those guys are going to return basket. There is nothing happening in recruiting, and we'll see how the transfer portal works when it officially opens up, which I believe is today or tomorrow.
Portal time?
Yeah, I think April 6th or 7th was the day that it opened. So
I'm sure when you have your exit interviews, you're like, listen, we'll support you, whatever you want to do. We just need to know.
That's right.
Here's the offer that's on the table.
Right. And they need to know that now, because you got to go attack the portal based on. I think the backcourt potentially can be better with Klavjar in the rotation and having, that game where he hits 10 threes, because he will if he starts every game. You know what I mean? He'll have one of those idiotic Michael Frazier games, or I'd much rather have his steady 45% three-point shooting than Lee's athleticism.
Yeah, I really liked Xavier Lee. I know a lot of you guys didn't like him. I
didn't dislike him. I'd rather have Klavjar's skill set on the court.
I thought he was...
Because Boogie can drive. Let's drive and kick, because this guy Klavjar is like Lee Humphrey good.
Yeah, he's a great shooter.
Yeah, just as a shooter.
Yeah.
And a good player. And buddy, if they keep that front court, then again, we're talking about a whole new ball game. I mean, but let's not call it anything other. This is a team that underachieved. That front court wasn't good enough.
That's correct.
Vandy spanked them out of the SEC tournament, and then Iowa spanked them out of the NCAA tournament.
Yeah.
I said Vandy and Iowa. I didn't say Arizona and Michigan.
Yeah.
Those are middle-of-the-pack teams in their conferences. They really are. Either this year or by, kind of just a annual general power ranking.
See who won the NIT?
Auburn.
Auburn
basketball.
NIT champs.
Yeah.
Would you rather win the NIT or lose in the first round of the tournament?
Well, as a sports fan, I'd always like to go to the NIT because I get to watch more games. That's the whole idea. So I would rather win the NIT. As a fan, I'd rather win the NIT than lose the first round of the tournament. As a coach or a program, there's probably more value in going to the tournament.
I do give Auburn credit for
playing.
It. Yeah. FSU chose not to. So, why not? And win some games. And it's NIT. You go play in it, you go win it, and they did. And so good for them. Shout out to the fine people of Boise, Idaho, where 68-year-old Dan Thompson, Domino's delivery driver.
Okay.
Just trying to make ends meet. And, somebody called in an order, and his little Domino's delivery store was out of Diet Cokes. So Dan went to the store himself, picked up some Diet Cokes on a busy Friday night during deliveries. Out of his own time and effort. He's been working at Domino's as a second job for 14 years. He's getting ready to retire. And the person that he brought the pizza to was so moved by that effort.
That he went out of his way, went extra to get that Diet Coke.
Yeah. Raised $50,000 for him for a little party
I love
gift.
that. I do love that part. That's my favorite part of social media is when the GoFundMe for a good, relevant cause. And boy, do we just over gratuitous.
Yeah.
Like somebody will need $8,000 and boy, they'll catch the heartstrings and they'll raise 450.
I thought that was great, man. So shout out to that dude and the extra 50 large that he will get as a parting gift when he retires in just a couple.
I mean, we are not here for weather and traffic on the 8s.
No, we're not.
But sometimes there's some odd things out there. We'll give you a heads up. Apparently, there's a mattress in the middle lane just before St. Augustine Road on I-95 going south. So that can cause havoc. Here's the deal, too. You can't even be that good Samaritan who pulls over and moves it out of the way.
By the way, 8 was it? How long has Dan Hurley?
You get hit.
Yeah. How long has Danny Hurley been at Yukon now?
I don't. I feel like he won it in his third year. So that'd be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years.
You know, it's amazing how, the path of, these coaches and anything. Well, he's been there 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 6th year.
Wow. So he won it in his second year.
Third year.
Second, third, fourth.
3, 4.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, I was right.
3, 4, and 6, he said. First 2 years, he went out in the first round.
Yeah.
He went.
Happens quick.
Went 15-8 and 11-6. Then he went 23-10 and 13-6, and then champion. Then last year, obviously, Florida got him, and then this year he's got him 5-0 in the tournament. But 8 years ago, there's an ACC school that wanted Danny Hurley too.
Really?
Yeah. They both schools offered him.
Was it Georgia Tech?
Nope. Pitt. And they ended up with Capel, who kapowed.
Well, I tell you what's impressive is that he has. It would have been like Todd Golden won it again this year,
mm-hmm.
and then all these guys, including the front court, cycled out, and then in a year after now they are in the championship again because he's cycled through. Look, in the NBA right now, he's got Donovan Clingan, Stephon Castle,
right.
Liam McNeely for the Hornet. All those guys, those were the guys here these last couple of years.
They all say that this team is not near his best team.
No, but you say that.
Yeah.
And between Caravan and Reed, Terrace, Reed, and Caravan, those are big time players. That dude on the ends, it's going to be interesting to see Reed work against the 7'100" Mara.
Oh, yeah.
Or Mara, they say, because I will say that
Michigan's big.
Well, Illinois' big man was able to stifle him a couple of times, but he also put some. I don't know where that guy's come from. Reed. I mean, he's
good.
I really wasn't aware. I don't remember him last year. I really wasn't aware of the name till the tournament. Really, he's just gotten really dominant. He's put up some incredible numbers, but it's a really intriguing matchup tonight. It really is. It really is.
Okay.
So,
all right, let's take a break.
Okay.
This is Drills, the 8 o'clock hour. We're hanging out. We'll
let's get into the Trayvon. Well, we haven't really talked about what we think about the deal.
Yeah, let's do
what
it.
It means. Let's get into that. That broke after our show on Friday, and the Jags going to saddle up for $56 million at the edge rush position the next few years. Here's hoping for the ROI. Back with more next. It's a Next Gen Roofing Monday.
The Drill
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
When you're making plays on the field, doesn't matter. Are you going to go out there, take hits, deliver the ball, and win ball games for it?
1010XL, home of the Jaguars.
When it comes to glass, you don't want average. You want flawless. Duvall Glass and Mirror has transformed homes and businesses across Jacksonville for over 35 years. Frameless showers that wow. Mirrors cut exactly to your style. Fogged or broken glass replaced. Decorative tabletops. Windows replaced or repaired to stand up to Florida storms. All backed by a 100% guarantee. Visit DuvalGlass.com for your free quote. There's only one name for glass and mirror around these parts. It's Duval!
Hey, the investment landscape's always changing. New rules, new regulations, new opportunities. But ITP Partners, one thing remains constant, our commitment to your financial future. Consolidate those accounts, roll over the 401k, maximize your pension programs. ITP is going to make your financial journey simple and smart. ITP Partners, trust, transparency, and experience. That's Janice Cobb and Dan Abel. That's Reagan Wright and Reed Wingate. That's Jeff Hartman and Chris Bryan. Get that money in motion, people. What are you doing? Let ITP Partners help you grow and protect your wealth so you can focus on what matters most. They're ITP Partners. They're stable, they're strategic, they're secure. They're also easy to get a hold of. Chris at ITPPartners.com. Chris at ITPPartners.com or call 312-9751, 312-9751. They're ITP Partners, my financial partners for life.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking mumbo-jumbo. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices. I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from high heels to wagon wheels. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
If you love the Jags, if you crave the NFL, we make a show for you. It's Jaguars Today with experts and insiders. Locked down by Renewal by Anderson Custom Windows and Doors. 10 to noon weekdays on 1010XL.
It's the event everyone waits for. Now at Beard's Diamonds. Buy one, get one free on all wedding bands. Save up to $10,000. Beard's has case after case of designer bands for men and women. White gold, yellow gold, rose gold, titanium, and platinum. Buy his, get hers free. Buy hers, get his free. The big box corporate jewelry stores can't do this, but Beard's can. Buy one wedding band, get the second one free. Now through April 19th. Beard's Diamonds, your local jeweler at St. John's Town Center.
Brian and Angela Wall here with Window World. By now, everyone has heard about saving money on their energy bills. There are all sorts of things you can do to cut energy costs, but most people don't think about their windows.
But Window World knows that the biggest energy loss in almost every home is the windows. There is more energy loss from old builder-grade windows than just about anything else in your home.
You can upgrade your heating and air, your appliances. That's good too. But before you do all that, upgrade your windows to Window World's energy-efficient windows.
Window World's windows are easy to clean, energy efficient, and have the best guarantee in the business.
Window World's slogan is simply the best for less, and we mean it. You get great American-made windows, and you get to keep more of your money when you buy from Window World. Need any more reasons to buy your windows from Window World? Call them today and set up your free in-home estimate, or go online to windowworldneflorida.com.
Window World, simply the best for less.
Thank you for your business.
Window World also offers energy-efficient doors.
Bueller. Stay cooler with Bueller.
Hey, pal, what's bothering you?
I've been struggling with a bit of procrastination, Jason.
You? Procrastinate?
I meant to tell you before, but I guess I kind of put it off.
I get that.
But then you said spring is the best time to get my air conditioner checked before the summer heat hits, and I thought, what if I put that off too?
Uh-oh.
I mean, what if I wait too long to call for my spring service, and you guys get too busy with emergency repairs and new installations, and you can't spare a service tech to come do my tune-up?
Dude, put on your Bueller shades.
Whoa.
Just join the Bueller Air and Plumbing Maintenance Program. We'll call you twice a year, in the spring and the fall, to schedule your free AC tune-up. Procrastination defeated.
Hey, that's great. I really should sign up one of these days.
Stay cooler with Bueller.
Visit BuellerAir.com.
1010XL, presented by Farrah and Farrah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farrah doesn't flinch.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, 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 money,
Dollar. Ching, ching, bling,
All right.
Shout out Trayvon.
I got some money numbers here. I have in front of me the top 10 highest paid defensive end / edge rushers by average annual value. We call that A to the A to the V. Do you guys know the very top of the charts here? You think you can go down and
talking about Myles Garrett?
Garrett's number 4, actually, $40 million a year. AAV.
AAV?
Yeah, however it works. I'm just going. I mean,
You talking edge rushers?
We are. This is the AI overview according to Over the Cap, and so they're utilizing all. Micah Parsons, 46.5.
Yeah.
Aiden Hutchinson, 45 million.
Bosa up there?
Bosa is 7th, 34 million. You got Parsons, 46.5. Aiden Hutchinson, 45. Already got his new deal. TJ Watt, 41. Myles Garrett, 40. Then Daniil Hunter, 35.6. Number 5. Max Crosby, 35.5.
Okay.
Nick Bosa, 34. Josh Hines-Allen, number 8. That sounds about right. They kind of hit that's about the right sweet spot. I think most people would rank him 8 to 10.
To me, the guy that doesn't belong up there is Jalen Phillips.
He's not quite to what does he average?
Well, I think the one I'm looking at is 120 million, 30 million a year.
30 million a year.
He just got paid though, right?
Yeah, he was a free agent.
That would
Carolina.
That would move him ahead of Josh Hines-Allen. Trayvon, actually, if you consider Trey Hendrickson's, I don't know, some sort of clause, he would actually be 28 million. So Trayvon would fall 11.
11 or 12 is about where you see
56 million to the position.
Now in 2 years he'll be about 25th.
That's right, 20th. Yeah. I look, I'm okay with. I'm not the biggest. I don't dislike Trayvon Walker as a football player. It's like I said. There's 2 questions. Do you want Trayvon Walker on your football team? Yeah, he's an addition, right? He's an asset. Then you get to the second question. That's how much you pay him, and I will leave that to the Jaguars and their evaluation and their salary cap. And that's it. Obviously, I will say this, Hick. It does, and again, a feeling, only worth so much. It's been 1 year. It's easy to get ahead of ourselves here. But I do feel like we have transitioned to a point, it didn't take long, to the moves that are made are going to be to win the Super Bowl. And if they feel like they're in a position in the right year, situation, scenario, player to make a move that will help win a Super Bowl. So it tells me they think they can win a Super Bowl with Josh Hines-Allen and Trayvon Walker as the edge rushers.
Well, it's my hope or thought that it's not done yet there. That we have looked for that elusive third edge rusher for a while. There have been 2 years we screamed from the mountaintop to sign one, and they didn't. Last year they took a shot with Emmanuel Ogbah. It didn't work. But they took a shot, and I like that. I think either via the draft or free agency.
Maybe both.
They should sign another. And if you can get an effective third guy, and the last third guy we had around here was Arden Key.
And by the way, we had to scream for a couple of years before they got Arden Key. So this is the screaming. Actually,
if you can get that third guy,
he's right there, Dan. The perfect guy is right there. He's right there as a mentor for Trayvon Walker. He's right there as still a productive football player. He's right there as a versatile lineman.
I don't think Trayvon Walker needs a mentor anymore.
Calais Campbell though wouldn't be a bad influence.
Well, yeah, but
from a skill set, they're both big guys.
Yeah, but Calais is more of an inside guy. Like if I got Calais Campbell, he'd probably be taking Eric Armstead's spot. I'm looking for a guy who I can put on the edge and slide Trayvon in more, and that's where we got. Liam Cohen said something interesting. He was talking about, he had a great quote about, Aaron Donald, and Trayvon referred to it in his press conference, and, Liam wants Trayvon to dominate. He goes, Aaron Donald will dominate a practice so bad we have to take him off the field because we couldn't get anything done. And that's what you want from, now look, Aaron Donald's Pro Football Hall of Famer. So I don't know that Trayvon Walker will ever be of that ilk, but there's a lot to like about Trayvon Walker besides the pass rush. But when you're paying him that kind of money, you got to rush the passer better.
You have. Well, and you know what? If he could get that,
and
he has the back-to-back years with 10.
Yeah, 10 is fine.
You get that. Go get that every year. And Josh
probably would have last year, but he got hurt. So
been closer. 3.5 was extra low for him.
Yeah.
But he also, and this is where, again, you trust.
But he also played a bunch of games with a club on his hand, and you can't,
he played through injuries, which is important. It sends a message. And he's what, the buzzword from James Gladstone's first press conference, intangibly rich.
Yeah.
He is he's an intangible billionaire. They love him. They love everything about him.
This is what I know about Trey. Like, we've had Trayvon on the TV show. And listen, I was a huge proponent, I think that's the right word, of not drafting Trayvon.
Of drafting Hutchinson in particular. Correct.
Huge.
As many were.
And many were.
And you still would be. You would still do that. But we did it.
But in getting to know Trayvon, I'll say this. There's a lot to like about that young man. He's a good kid. And I really like, he's a family guy. I think he basically bought a house here so his family can have a place to stay when they come to the games and
Hard
visit
worker.
and
He's a good
stuff.
kid.
Yeah, he's a
good young
kid.
man.
He's just he's you know what he is? He's a country guy.
He's still young, 25.
Oh yeah, I like to I'm country strong dude. The kind of guy you want on your side in the scrum.
There's
a lot to like about him. I'm happy for him, but I'll be really happy if he gets 12 sacks.
I think the sidebar interesting storyline here is, again, this is, and we'll view this in the rearview mirror looking back, but it's the Jaguars and this group's ability to evaluate.
Yeah,
is this the right investment? And so what's that number in 4 years when Trayvon Walker's current deal is over? How many sacks do you think he'll have? Knowing Travon Walker, knowing this team's belief in him, knowing his age and
it's got to be 40 plus.
But
it has to be.
Will it be? Do you think it will be?
I don't know. It has to be 40 plus.
Shouldn't you say? Oh yeah.
I don't know that. Because I don't know that, and I don't know how much in the middle he's going to play. And by the way, we need to get pressure from him. We need to get sacks from him up the middle. But he's not. I mean, he's been around for 4 years, okay? He's not – you can't make him something that you want him to make him just because you want him to make him that. And he's not Myles Garrett or Danielle Hunter or Aiden Hutchinson when it comes to rushing the passer. But he's better than a lot of those guys at, against the run. But you're not paying him to be stout against the run. So it'll be interesting. I don't know, and again, only 3-4 guys a year get 15-plus sacks. But I don't see him as a 15-sack guy. I don't. But who knows? So last year, for example, you had Myles Garrett, Brian Burns, Danielle Hunter, Aiden Hutchinson, Nick Benito, 14 and up. 5 guys, 14 sacks and up. Okay? The year before that, you had only 2 guys, 14 and up, Hendrickson and Myles Garrett. The year before that, you had TJ Watt, Hendrickson, Josh Hines-Allen, Khalil Mack, Danielle Hunter, Max Crosby, Myles Garrett, Micah Parsons. Do you know the one common thread here? Myles Garrett.
Oh, Hendrickson?
And Hendrickson, yeah. The year before that, with 14-plus, Alex Highsmith, Matthew Judon, Chris Jones, Myles Garrett, Hassan Reddick, Nick Bosa. So there's one guy who's a bad A sack man. And is he getting wasted in Cleveland?
The Jaguars see something that other film evaluators and it's not just the sacks. Like if you look, and again, it's just one service, but they've kind of become the de facto. I don't know what else you use other than what your own team is doing. But for us media fans, that's PFF, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if you look at, for instance, if I told you these were the highest graded edge rushers last year, would you have a big problem with this list? Will Anderson, Myles Garrett, Micah Parsons, Aiden Hutchinson, Danielle Hunter, Nick Herbig, Josh Hines-Allen, Greg Rousseau, Byron Young. Doesn't sound like it's full of holes, right? That's the top 10. And Trayvon was 55th out of 115 edge rushers in his grade, 67.7. I don't know how accurate that is. The Jags don't believe that to be the case, obviously. But the previous year, I don't know exactly where, but I remember seeing a year-in top 32. He wasn't on that list. So the Jags are seeing something here and making him a centerpiece and at least for now, top 10 paid at the position, top 15. Certainly, they're seeing a level that at least whatever production guide these guys are using for grades, they haven't seen. But we shall see. Overall, okay with the Trayvon Walker signing?
Yes.
E.T., overall, okay with it?
Yeah.
Me too. Kind of not excited, but not like, oh my God, what are we doing? This is The Drill. It's a Next Gen Roofing Monday.
The Drill.
From the DivorcemenOnly.com studios.
Live streaming from the XL Digital Studios. Brightened by Harbor Dental Care, Jacksonville's first choice for dental emergencies.
Summer's almost here, and TCA Conqueror Camp is ready for your kids. This summer, campers entering kindergarten through 5th grade will explore faith, build character, and have an incredible time in their beautiful 150-acre campus. 8-week sessions run June 1st through July 24th. And you don't have to be a TCA student to join in. Sign up for 1 week or the whole summer at tcajax.org/camp. tcajax.org/camp.
Stop letting high interest debt weigh you down. Pay it all off in just days with Loan Pronto's Rapid Equity Loan. It's a completely hassle-free way to cash out on your home equity with no appraisals, no paperwork, no waiting. Loan Pronto's Rapid Equity Loan uses AI-driven technology to get you approved for cash in as little as 1 day with a rate that's at a 3-year low. One client got $100,000 approved in under 24 hours, wiped out all their credit cards, started a home improvement project, and cut their monthly expenses by $1,500. Call Loan Pronto now and see how much cash you can get. No hard credit pull up front. Imagine this time next week, you could be credit card debt-free. Loan Pronto, A-plus rated by the Better Business Bureau with nearly 2,800 five-star Google reviews. Do it today. Don't wait. Call 904-999-1508. You can also go to loanpronto.com. That's Loan Pronto at 904-999-1508 or loanpronto.com.
Get a healthy start in 2026. The Florida Department of Health in Duvall County is here to help you get healthy and stay healthy all year long. Our dedicated team is committed to providing high-quality care and trusted public health services for our community. Our mission is simple: to protect, promote, and improve the health of you and your family. Learn more about our programs and services by visiting duval.floridahealth.gov.
Hello, First Coast. I'm sure by now you have seen our bright green GFL trucks and containers throughout the greater Jacksonville area. We're an industry leader in solid waste and would love the opportunity to earn your business. We're committed to customer service, reliability, and have an unwavering focus on safety. Whether commercial or construction, let us haul your waste away. Call 904-760-5880 to get a quote today from GFL, Green for Life.
Don't miss Renewal by Anderson's 1 month only sale event. Buy one replacement window or door and get the second 40% off. Plus, enjoy 0 down, no payments, and 0 interest for 12 months. It's the perfect time to upgrade with windows engineered for strength, beauty, and energy-efficient performance. Designed for Florida's unique climate, our acclaimed impact windows help keep your home cooler, quieter, and more comfortable. Offer ends April 30th. Restrictions apply. Schedule your free consultation at bestwindowsflorida.com. License CGC 1527613.
DivorceMenOnly.com. This is Kenny Lay of Kenny Lay & Associates. Our firm specializes in representing men in family law. That's all we do. That's our only focus. We can help with all of your family law needs, such as divorce, custody, alimony, and child support. For over a decade, we have helped thousands of men with these types of issues. We even have an appellate division ready to challenge a judge's ruling. If you need a family law attorney, go to DivorceMenOnly.com. DivorceMenOnly.com. Offices, Jacksonville.
Hey, Hicken here. Oh, buddy, it's my turn now. TopDressing.com coming to do my lawn, baby. Look, I met with their staff, Salt of the Earth guys, locally operated right here in Jax. Heck, I've been troubled just like you by the St. Augustine grass since I've lived here. I can't wait to have their proprietary process go to work for me. I'm chatting with them now to get on the schedule. It's easy, and you can too. You want to truly transform your lawn, look like a golf course, call today for a free estimate, and top dress your lawn like the pros with TopDressing.com.
1010XL, presented by Farah & Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah.
There's a good picture of Dusty May, the Michigan coach, on social media. By the way, I'm back on social media at Dan Hicken 1010. At Dan Hicken 1010.
Here we
I'm
go
back.
again with the
Yeah.
notification. What are we up to? Let me get a count.
Let's see where we got.
Early returns were kind of sketchy. I think we've leveled out a little bit. The Kingdom is seeing some peace, but accusations from ET that he'd been blocked by Dan.
Yeah.
The threats to block other people, unblock this guy.
Mm-hmm. 389. So we've
eviscerated social media.
We've had a good day today. We've already
it's 395.
395. We've added just about 300 people today.
There
if
we
we
go.
can just do that every single day, we'll catch up in no time.
Sure. You've got to get 76 grand. It's going to take a little bit. So years of how many years has Twitter been around?
I think I joined in either maybe 09.
Wow.
Does that sound right?
Is that close to the onset of Twitter? When did Twitter start? All questions. ET, give me a little Google search there. Fire it up. When did Twitter start?
Yeah, I didn't join it.
March 2006.
Yeah.
So you're relatively relatively early.
Yeah.
Man, the NBA and the tanking is just. I mean, we're not late to the story. We've been talking about this.
What was
for
I
a
just
while.
saying when we came back?
You were talking about the Twitter.
No, you were talking about Coach.
Oh, yeah.
Coach
What you saw on Twitter.
All right, I
Sorry.
want to finish the Dusty.
Yeah, no, that's
there's
fine.
a picture about Dusty May going around. I know I hadn't finished my thought. That's why. And he went to his first Final Four in Indianapolis with 3 of his boys. They were looking for any kind of job that they could get. Dusty May is a great story as well. And he has built a really nice program. And what he did is, to his credit, he evaluated talent and hit the portal, right? Those guys are all no homegrowns on that Michigan starting five, right?
I don't think there's a single one. There may be one.
I mean, they're from
but Cadeau is from North Carolina. They got
they've hit the international. You know,
Mara.
Lindenborg is UAB,
right?
Which is
and he was, by the way, Lindenborg he is what they said he was going to be.
Mara is Spain, right?
Yeah, because Lindenborg last year was one of the top guys in the portal. So that he played up to what they said he was going to be. Unlike a couple of guards in Gainesville, had been the player that Laurenborg is, then might be having a different story today.
Yeah, they say he aced the transfer portal.
They call him the Dominican LeBron. That guy.
Who?
Laurenborg.
Luxembourg. Yeah. He's a good player. He's got a bad ankle.
I know.
Yukon's got a guy in a boot, by the way.
By the way, that
is
was
it solo ball in the boot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and by the way, Michigan did that without their best player the other night. He hardly played with the ankle. So they blew the doors. Arizona, man. Oof.
Yeah, had a bad
Somebody
day.
said, you know what Arizona is? They're a shiny Purdue. I don't know. Purdue, I've seen play in a title game recently. I haven't seen Arizona in those in that spot since '97. Is it?
That's
not been to a championship game.
What's the freshman kid's name who killed the Gators? Koa.
Oh yeah, Koa Pete.
Koa Pete. Somebody said, "Hey Koa, you might want to go pay attention to Antonio Gates and who's the other one?
Peppers.
Well, Peppers was a football player playing basketball.
Oh, yeah.
These other guys were the basketball players who turned to football.
No,
did he have
the guy from the Canes for so many years?
Jimmy Graham.
Yeah, Jimmy Graham.
Yeah, those guys. So
there's another one right now. Did Quentin Morris maybe play college basketball? Jags guy? I'm not positive. There's another. There's another type. Maybe it's a Colts guy. The Colts may have a guy who. There's a guy right now that didn't even play college football.
Yeah. I was going to say there's somebody who never played college football.
That's right.
And played in the league.
Yeah, there is. And,
they beat Arkansas by 20 something. They beat Purdue by 15. Just cruising over everybody, and then they just got blown out. And they were really good, man. Other than that. They lost 2 games in a row in the middle of the season, and that's it. They lost to Kansas by 4, and they lost to Texas Tech in overtime. Then they righted the ship, and they just cruised to their Arizona.
Yeah, Arizona. I know that. I liked them going in, but they started so slow the other day. And I didn't know this about Arizona. They'd been so dominant, but they're not a good 3-point team. There's some Florida comparisons.
Oh yeah,
there.
they
and so they had and Michigan
they win games without. They score a lot of points without.
Michigan just packed it in.
Yeah.
They turned that, they got that Krivas cat who's going to be a first rounder, the big 7-footer for Arizona, and they neutralized him.
Yeah,
that's it. It was Mo Alley Cox of the Colts. Yeah, didn't even play college football. He's in the NFL. There have been a lot of tight ends who played basketball. Like I don't know to what high level. Some of these guys were good college basketball players.
Yeah,
forget Willie Jackson played for the Gators. Football and basketball. Played.
I know that.
Yeah. Willie Jackson played both. The Gators had a guy way back in the day named Michael Kerr. He was a defensive end. He played both.
Michael Kerr.
Remember him?
Good pull.
Yeah.
Michael Kerr.
Michael Kerr was one of those edge rushers you just kept waiting on next year to be the year.
I'm going to throw this one out there, and I don't know that this is right.
Okay.
This is standing.
Never stopped us before.
Yeah. Michael Kerr. I'm going to guess. For some reason, it sticks in my head. Is it Miami Jackson High School?
He's definitely Miami. I wouldn't know the. I saw the. What was the stat I saw that involved from the same? It was Boozer and Mendoza from the same high school.
Oh yeah, Miami Columbus. Yeah, for sure.
How about?
Oh, yeah.
And was it did Boozer win College Player of the Year?
Yeah.
Yeah, they had the College Player of the Year and the Heisman Trophy winner from that same little high school that has not produced a ton, has it?
Michael Kerr was a 6'6", 231-pound defensive end from Miami who played for the Gators in the early 90s, left Florida in 92 following academic issues and prior suspension for a 90 altercation with a police officer.
Yeah.
Oof.
But he was like fit that he was going to be that guy, and he just for a bunch of different reasons ran a bit afoul.
Yeah. Michael Kerr, though, he was, and
he played some on the basketball team. I remember, nothing, super impactful, but, out there, he was probably on that lost season with Don DeVoe where everything went crazy. Captain Ahab.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a dark year of Gator basketball.
Miami Jackson, yes.
Yeah, Miami Jackson.
Yes.
Michael Kerr.
That's a blast from the past, man. Holy cow. That's a good one. But, so we'll see what happens. I think, again, man, I'm rooting for Yukon. I don't know why, but I am.
CI played both?
Yeah. Huh? Oh, yeah, CI.
Yeah, more recently.
Yeah, so did his son, but his son didn't play college football. His son's focusing on.
Wasn't he like a superstar?
Really good. He won state.
I hope he stays at Florida. I'm a little the lack of any news there. I mean, plus he's a Gator. He's homegrown. I liked what I saw in the limited action.
I had a great discussion with a guy. I'm not gonna say who, but they're NIL agents everywhere, and they just want to convince you to get in the portal because they want to get you. They
want.
It's business. Well, not necessarily that, but I mean, it's just that's why so many kids go to the portal. But it's a dangerous thing, man. You got to think it through.
Sometimes you
but
might.
Every kid wants money.
I think that if I'm a kid, I'm only going to the portal if somebody's tampered and told me we'll give you this amount. Like if I'm Denzel Aberdeen and Florida's going to give me $600,000, and Kentucky's going to give me $2 million.
Yeah.
So you can't blame the kid.
No,
you can't. I mean, you hate it. You wish it weren't the case.
Yeah.
That's a little bit. It's different.
But it's also okay then, as a fan of team he leaves, to say, GTH. I hope you stink. I hope you have a bad year.
100%.
And he did. And we beat him 3 times, and I was happy.
All right, let's talk a little. let's do a little baseball segment when we come back on the other side. Kind of set it after the opening 10-game stretch of Major League Baseball.
Just like Dan Hicken 10-10, the Mets are back.
You're hot right now. Yeah, he hated them 3 days ago.
I love that team.
Such as
what
baseball.
a weekend.
Such as baseball. It's the Next Gen Roofing Monday on The Drill.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. Wherever you go, we go.
Those are the rules. I didn't make them up.
Download the 1010XL and XL 92.5 FM apps for free on Apple and Android devices to listen anywhere in the world.
It may be the key to the whole plan. You get it?
Got it.
Good.
Alert! Alert! Termite swarms are active right now in Jacksonville, and once they get inside, damage can happen fast. Termites don't knock, they silently attack the structure of your home, leaving behind costly repairs and long-term headaches. Protect what you've worked hard for with the proven protection homeowners trust. Terminix Safe, with advanced termite treatment and prevention solutions. Visit Terminix.com and schedule your free termite inspection today.
Hey, Hicken here. When it comes to trucks, the only name you need to know, George Moore Chevrolet. Right now, the showroom off Atlantic Boulevard is loaded with the toughest, strongest, hardest working Chevy trucks around. I'm talking Silverado after Silverado, ready to work or play just as hard as you do. I don't just talk about them. I have 2 George Moore Chevrolet trucks of my own, and they earn every mile, every job, every weekend. Power, yes. Dependability, always. Style, you see my boy Blue. If it's a truck you want, it's George Moore Chevrolet you need. Stop by Atlantic Boulevard, the showroom today. See why the truck people keep coming back to George Moore Chevrolet together. Let's ride.
Funny thing, a lot of plumbing companies still call themselves local, even after being bought by, well, not local people. Meanwhile, Hall & Sons Plumbing is still family-owned, veteran-operated, and proudly serving Jacksonville the way we always have, with a handshake, honest pricing, and real local roots. So if you want a plumber who actually lives down the road, not in a boardroom 3 states away, call Hall & Sons Plumbing. Local. Family. Real.
balancing books and the grind of daily practice is what it takes to be a scholar athlete. Wednesdays on The Frangie Show, kept healthy by
Southeast Orthopedic Specialists
and the Plumbers and Pipefitters Local Union 234
on 1010XL.
Here's hoping for a Raise the Roof football season. And here's knowing Next Gen Roofing is up for any job. Game day or storm season, you need a team you can trust. And you know what? You don't need a glitzy roofing company. No shortcuts, no gimmicks, no nonsense. Solid roofs at competitive prices and a commitment to the First Coast community. Right now, save up to $300 on your next roof replacement. When you need a roof, you need Next Gen Roofing. Team with you, it's a win every time.
Are you looking for a place to outfit your truck or van? It's Catlin Truck Accessories. For 105 years and 4 generations, Catlin is the name you can count on. This is Keith Catlin, and we know trucks and vans too, from Lear toppers, ladder racks, van shelving, strobe lighting, roll and lock bed covers, and everything in between. If you want quality products and great customer service, there's only one name. It's Catlin.
Who can you count on? Count on Catlin.
For 105 years, you can count on Catlin.
There's no doubt that we were in good hands when our son's shoulder and hip issues were diagnosed quickly by Southeast Orthopedic Specialists. No matter what your orthopedic issue is, let Southeast Orthopedic Specialists take a look. You'll be glad you did.
David Garrard here. I've had the PRP treatment from Southeast Orthopedic Specialists, and my knees are really doing well. Platelet-rich plasma treatment may be the answer for whatever is hurting you.
Southeast Orthopedic Specialists. Checkmate.
I'm Brendan Cecilia, founder of Checkmate Coatings.
And I'm Chester, the Checkmate chess man.
At most companies, people start on the ground floor and work their way up to the corner office. At Checkmate, I started on the ground floor, and almost 20 years in, that's still where I am, making ground floors look awesome, one garage at a time.
Well, I started as a pawn and worked my way up to king.
No, you didn't. Some guy drew you as a king. I asked them to give you a roller, so at least you look like one of the guys.
Yes, I rather would have preferred a sword.
At Checkmate, I work personally with our teams to perfect the preparation and application techniques that make Checkmate floors beautiful and durable.
And I keep things classy with my adorable accent.
Beautiful floors?
Check. Guaranteed to last?
Check. The finishing touch your home deserves? Checkmate.
Transforming your floors, making them great. Checkmate.
Visit checkmatecoatings.com.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch.
Dan Hicken, when you were 19 years old, running the mean streets of Gainesville, Florida.
You don't want to know.
I suppose you weren't making your major league debut, but the Pirates' latest young star made his.
Hit one in the gap, too, didn't he?
Yeah. Was it his first at bat that he got the hit?
I
think he's proceeded to go one for whatever. So overall, Connor Griffin off to a bit of a slow start. But the Pirates got hot after leaving New York. They've won 5 in a row. I guess they won the last game of your series, and now they've won 5 more. The Pirates are an easy team to root for. We'll see how committed they are to keeping this young core together. And, here's a crazy idea, actually paying them. The NL East came back to earth a little bit. They still have 4 teams over 500, but a little more bunched now, 6-3 for the Marlins. Mets and Braves both 6-4. Temperature check on your squad. I'm looking at the 2 teams. They look like they're having remarkably similar beginnings to the year. Atlanta and New York have scored the same amount of runs, 49.
Mm-hmm.
The Braves have given up 22. You've given up 32. The Braves starting pitching has been about the best you can hope for through now 2 cycles through it, and feel like they should have won another one in Arizona. I feel like they should have won 3 out of 4 and been 7-3, but 6-4, especially after last year's start.
I think the best weekend performance was Joe Adell. He had 3 great catches. The third one was unbelievable. It brings up the old debate. If you catch the ball over the fence, shouldn't that be a home run? And I always like that debate. The answer is no. But there is a great baseball picture from behind him standing in the stands holding the ball up with his glove and the crowd cheering. And so that was kind of neat. And by the way, that was a 1-0 game. So those 3 catches really helped. Joe Adell came up. Joe Adell came up as like a phenom, as a Connor Griffin. They thought he was going to be, and has never really panned out. I don't know if it's injury or whatever. He's okay, but anyway, he's played better baseball of late. But really, really nice performance by him this weekend, I thought, and that was important. The Dodgers were going to lose yesterday. They were down like 6-1.
I gave up on the game.
Yeah, and they came back and won the game. So they're 7-2 and rolling. Which
and Shohei started hitting this weekend.
Yeah.
He hadn't hit until this weekend. I checked him on Friday. He was hitting like 167. I'm probably up over 300 now. It's early.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give you an early season storyline.
Mm-hmm.
Catchers are raking, man.
Yeah.
Shea Langoliers is having a Cal Raleigh start.
Okay.
Former Brave, by the way. 5 home runs for Shea through the early season. The A's have kind of gotten it right a little bit coming off their first series against the Braves. Drake Baldwin is off to about as good a start as anyone. He's got 4 home runs. He's got 12 RBIs. I think that leads Major League Baseball. So he's Gary Sanchez in Milwaukee is like been reborn.
Okay.
The former Yankee, and he's got 3 home runs, hitting over 300. Francisco Alvarez, your guy, hitting about 300. He's got 3 home runs with some early season pop.
Mm-hmm.
And you could even go down to Liam Hicks of Miami. I would suppose he's part of their success. He's got 3 home runs. He's hitting 333. So you got 5 catchers at least tied for top 8.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We beat Giants 3 out of 4. They're not very good. I would be concerned if I was a Giants fan. Again, it's very early, but we shall see. Vitello got ejected yesterday. Wasn't that big a deal. Wasn't anybody going crazy. So, but got to watch them a little bit. I always love that park, though. If you ever you want to go to a good park, go to San Francisco. That's a really good place to watch a baseball game. Get a little chilly, but yesterday, beautiful. They'll come back to New York. It'll be 40 degrees tomorrow. There's 67 degrees yesterday. So, and Soto got hurt. So he's been out a couple days. He has a strained calf, hoping he doesn't go on the IL. Looks like it could be a day-to-day thing. He seems to be a fast healer. So we shall see. But we're missing a couple guys right now as well. So
I guess for the Braves, the brightest spot, really, there have been a couple. If you had to pick 2 bright spots, other than Baldwin, where it's expected.
Mm-hmm.
Dubon, who was picked up to be a utility infielder, has hit. And he's hitting like 370 now, 10 games in. He's an excellent fielder, so that's been a lifesaver, picking him up late in free agency. But Bryce Elder is pitching. I guess apparently he worked some with Greg Maddux this offseason, and so he's pitching, which is what they gave credit. I don't know if you were able to watch any of Saturday's game with the Braves, but Soroka pitched.
Soroka.
Yeah, it was Fox, and he was terrific again. He gave up 1 run. Yeah, I like Mike Soroka. I'll wish him well now that we're done with him. And but he and Elder both are in that same line. They're learning to pitch, and so Elder has been a bright spot in that 3-starter, and I think it's part of the reason they're at least winning 3 out of 5. They'll get Sale going tonight. We move on to the Angels.
Mm-hmm.
I think maybe Trout got hurt this weekend, so we may miss him.
Okay. I think
of course. Note to the Braves: if you're Adele's a right fielder, isn't he?
Yes.
So if you're going to hit it out to right, make sure you hit it 10 rows deep.
Yeah, you better.
Because that guy will go get it. Who do you got? You stay out west? Or?
No, we come home to play
That's quick. You just went out for 1?
No, 2. We went to St. Louis and then San Fran.
Right. That's right. I forgot.
And then we come home and we got the
Diamondbacks?
Diamondbacks and the A's this week.
They're not hitting.
Yeah, they're hurt.
Yeah, the game.
They hurt.
Yeah, they're missing some guys. But they had Marte. They had, oh, gosh, who's the spark plug center fielder dude? I'm forgetting his name.
Corbin Carroll.
Yeah. He's playing.
Yeah, he's good.
Arenado was playing.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, they're definitely missing some guys.
You had read off a Jaguar mock draft of 5 rounds, and you glossed over a name. I wanted to see if it
because I didn't. You saying it didn't register?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do
I have that mock draft?
Yeah. Do you have that mock draft?
I can find it here real quick. Hold on.
As you had said, I think they took a defensive lineman. Oh, it was a 5-round mock draft, so it was a lot of Jaguar picks. And I think in the first round they went D tackle is what they went, if I remember correctly.
Second round, but yeah, first pick.
Yeah, the first pick.
Yeah, I got it right here.
And the one I didn't like, the only one I didn't like was a corner. Why on earth would we draft a corner?
Rayshon Benny.
Yeah, okay.
Michigan. That's not the name.
No, keep going.
Okay. We go down to round 3 now.
Yes.
Got to go all the way to 81.
81, 88, and 100, right?
Max Clare.
Max Clare is tight end
yeah.
from where?
Ohio State.
Ohio State, okay. Then who?
88, Kyle Lewis.
Kyle Lewis, I like him.
Linebacker.
Pitt.
Yeah.
Number
Pitt.
3.
I don't know his number, but
I'm pretty sure I like that guy.
Okay.
He's kind of he's a little bit of a tweener, the linebacker safety, I think they say.
They've got him listed here as linebacker.
Yeah, good.
All right. And then at 100, we have cornerback Takario Davis.
Yeah, I didn't like that one.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Now we'll go to round 4.
Okay, go to round 4.
Looking for the buzz name.
Buzz name.
Okay. Round 4. Do we have 1 or 2? I think we have 2 here. Let's see.
I think we had 2.
All right. The first one, we were going to go Nick Singleton from Penn State, the running
Nick
back.
Singleton.
Yeah.
Good running back.
It was, he was part of a tandem backfield up there.
4.5 yards a carry.
Yeah. Not 1,000 yards.
No.
All right.
Disappointing year for the Nittanies.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
No, that's it for round 4. Just 1.
Okay.
Round 5, we have a bushel.
Okay, what you got?
Okay, let's continue here. Still looking for the buzz name. Not given his proper due.
Or did we pass it?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Caleb Douglas, wide receiver, Texas Tech.
Okay.
Patrick Payton.
Patrick Payton?
Yeah. That's not him either?
No.
Okay. I was going to say, because we did spend a little bit of time on him.
Is that it?
No, there's one more. It must be. Oh, wait. Did I miss him?
I don't think we have 3 in the 5th. 2 in the 5th, right?
Okay, so I missed 1 in the 4th. Is that what just happened?
No. You've mentioned him.
Oh, well, I asked you each one. Is that the one? And you said no.
Yeah, well,
You're doing it to test me again?
Testing you.
Okay.
I'm shocked that you've glossed over this guy.
I can't go through them all again. That would take way too long.
Let me put it this way. A former Gator.
A former Gator?
Yes.
And I glossed him? I glossed right over him?
Yeah.
All right, let me go back to...
And a name that you'll go, oh, yeah. Like...
We picked a former Gator, and he's that irrelevant. He just doesn't even register with me.
And he was good where he went.
Rayshon Benny?
No.
I'm guessing here at the names. I gotta go all the way through. I wish I had a list.
Go back to the 5th round.
All right, good. Thank you.
I'll help you. I can't have you clicking and
scrolling
again.
It's a death. It's a doom scroll.
You might, yeah,
but the wrong kind.
That might be like snap the computer screen.
Caleb Douglas.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that him?
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember now.
2 years. I mean,
yeah.
He went to Texas Tech. They paid him.
Georgia kid.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now that you mention it, I do. I remember him being part of the.
Yeah, 2 years for the Gators, and then he went to Texas Tech where he caught 60 and 54, 800 yards.
But he
plus,
didn't go.
13 touchdowns.
He stayed under the radar because he didn't go in their big spending year. He went the previous year.
Correct.
They started spending last year. So
he got money, and so good for him.
No, actually from Texas.
Texas Tech.
From Caleb Douglas was from the state of Texas.
Oh, he is
as a high school.
Okay,
player.
he went home. I thought he was from Georgia too. I would have guessed actually.
Yeah.
So okay, well, good. Caleb Douglas. Yeah.
Now that you said, boom, it jumped right out. I was thinking D line. I thought you said D lineman too.
Yeah.
I think you tried to do that to throw me off. To
9 o'clock
me, addle me, make me look bad.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
What the?
Jacksonville Sports Radio.
What is this place?
This is 1010XL.
Make Capital Glass and Shower Doors your premier choice for top quality glass solutions. With over 40 years of expertise, their team specializes in commercial and residential projects. From elegant shower doors to modern frameless enclosures, they've got you covered. But that's not all. They also offer glass railing systems, glass wine cabinets, and much more. For unmatched quality and service, choose Capital Glass and Shower Doors. Your vision, their expertise. Visit online at capcoglass.com.
Jacksonville, Leon Searcy here, your lemon pepper guy. Locked in with Wingstop for Hoops Madness. The Final Four is here, and the move is simple. 30 wings for $30. Lemon pepper, classic, or mix them up. Get your order in now and pre-order so it's hot and ready right at tip. Visit wingstop.com or hit the app and lock in that 30 for 30 deal while it lasts this weekend at Wingstop. For the madness, 30 boneless or classic wings with up to 3 different flavors, only at Wingstop.
What's happening, folks? It's your main man, E.T. here. Let me tell you a little something that's happening on my side of town in Fleming Island. Encore Research Group is advancing the future of medicine through clinical research studies focused on weight loss, diabetes, hypertension, and some. Their team of multi-specialty doctors proudly serve folks in Fleming Island, Green Cove, and Middleburg. If you've ever wondered whether a research study might be right for you, find out at EncoreDocs.com to see if you qualify. Encore Research Group. The future of medicine starts here.
Boosters is coming.
You know the players, so you pick them. You could win $1,000 of jewelry from Beard's Diamonds, covered by Endless Summer Roofing. Go to 1010XL.com now.
Not everyone is built for a cubicle. At Local 234, apprentices get paid to learn hands-on skills like plumbing, pipe fitting, HVAC, the stuff Jacksonville runs on. No endless lectures, no massive student debt, just hands-on training, real jobs, and real pay. This is how you level up, by doing work that actually matters. Check them out at UA234.com. Proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Local 234. Make the right connection.
Home of the Jaguars. WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
What Major League Baseball team has never been to a World Series? The answer next.
Southern Oak Insurance is proud to continue offering coverage statewide. Financial stability makes Southern Oak Insurance a wise choice for your homeowner's insurance needs. Log on to southernoak.com.
Our family protecting yours. Southern Oak Insurance.
The Seattle Mariners, who were founded in 1977, have never been to the World Series.
Southern Oak Insurance. Our family protecting yours.
Jacksonville, are you ready to get back to the activities you love this spring? McHugh Health has helped patients for over 10 years relieve joint pain and rebuild tissue without surgery. Their regenerative medicine therapies reduce inflammation and restore mobility so you can hit the golf course, pickleball court, or softball field with ease. Don't live with pain. Schedule your free consultation today at mchughhealth.com. That's MCHUGH Health.com.
I used to dread going to the dentist. Every visit felt like a sales pitch with constant upselling, surprise fees on my bill, and I could never get in when I needed to. But Harbor Dental Care, totally different. They saw me the next day, gave me honest pricing up front, and even set me up with a payment plan I could actually afford. No pressure, no surprise charges, just kind people who get it. If you want to experience dentistry the way it should be, book your appointment today at harbordental.care. That's HARBOUR dental.care.
Here's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update, sponsored by Baker Glass. Florida baseball hits the road Tuesday, visiting Florida State and Tallahassee. The Gators look to keep their momentum rolling as they square off with the Seminoles in another in-state showdown. Florida's Ruben Chignello cleaned up on the hardware, winning Naismith's Defensive Player of the Year after a record-setting season. That's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update. I'm Sam Nelson.
Currently, it's 9:06 and it's 69 degrees. Your time and your temp is brought to you by Bueller and Plumbing. Stay cool with Bueller. Stay tuned because the 9 o'clock nasty is next right here on 1010XL at 92.5 FM.
XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch.
I'm faded, feeling X-rated. It's Mr. Nasty time. Oh, Mr. Nasty time. The nasty time.
It's time. Now, it's time for the 9 o'clock nasty on the drill. We're wasting time. Here are Jeff Prosser, Dan Hicken, and E.T.
It's a big day around here.
What we got?
Well, as you know, I've returned to Twitter.
At Dan Hicken 1010.
Thank you.
Still ain't followed your boy back. That's crazy.
No. It may be a day or two.
He accused Dan of blocking him a little bit earlier today.
Well over 400. We started the day at 100.
Well,
so
that's the power of the drill.
The drill has done well for me.
Okay.
Just reminding the Googans that we're back. We need the followers. So
has the social media crew started to stream in yet this
social
morning?
media crew was a disaster. Yeah, and trying to get me back on
them
Twitter.
earlier. So I'm
430 of them things.
430.
All right. There's nothing nasty at all. This is the point where I get to play our man Scotty Riley from Live Forever Golf has stopped by.
He's
dropped off a box here. Now he's dropped it off, to me because we're good, close personal friends. So I have here.
Well, that's a heavy box.
I'm willing to dole this out to you two if we can just forget about the whole slap thing. No, I'm kidding. I'm teasing.
We got enough.
Hicks XL, right? You're LE or XL?
I'm sexy.
What does that mean?
Whatever fits. If it's free, it's for me.
I need between the
large.
two. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
I think that's the way the plan was. So we're going to start here with XLs. I don't want any XL. If they're all XL, we're screwed. Okay? I've actually cheated a little bit here. This is the Passionate Patron collection from Live Forever Golf.
Passionate Patron.
Yeah, for sure. And there you go. You get the Matty ever. There you go. That's an XL.
Yeah,
Dan's the first
it's a winner for me. Thank you. Thank you, Live Forever.
Okay.
Nice.
Now we're moving on to. This thing looks large. I mean, like big. So
talk to me.
Hold on. So, yeah, I hear it.
Yeah, there's a hot mic right over here.
Go over
right here, wherever you want. Have at it.
What do we got here?
Yeah. Sorry, be careful. Be careful.
This is
Turn on yellow.
XL again.
Yeah. Talk to me, baby.
Now, E, this is
how you like that, E?
E, this is where it's bad news for you because we're both L's.
Oh.
No,
Daddy gets pick of the litter here.
Here we go. This is for E.
That's going to look good with your skin, E.
Yeah.
That pink and the green.
Give us
blend right in.
Here's it. All right, you get your choice of these two hats. Which one of these two do you want?
Oh, yes, sir.
You want this?
That's Matty right there? Yeah, I need that. Oh, he throwing
There you go.
There you
want
go.
that one?
Yeah, I'll take that.
Yeah,
That's clean. We got this is
I got more for you there.
The Passionate Patron drop specifically for this week's first major of the season.
Can't say it, huh?
No, kind of like the big game, Super Bowl. Can't say that. No, but we've always had like two sides of the coin with our logos. We got the angry, kind of like Harvey Dent from Batman,
right?
Like the duality of man.
I love it.
And the Passionate Patron.
The Passionate Patron.
Sending a flag soaring through the air, kind of like Judge Smales did. I think.
What is it about that tournament that it has grown and grown? I saw a picture this week of number 12. I don't know if you saw on social media from like 1950 something.
Yeah,
and
just
today,
like crinkly.
It was like a Muni in 1950. Yeah, I mean, it was like number 11 over at Windsor.
How did they even let that one out? Like
I don't know.
It's like they couldn't grow grass back in the day.
It was crazy.
It's amazing.
But
And then they showed that shot down Amen corner from 12 down 13. None of the trees had grown up. I mean, you could really cut that corner back then.
And you used to be able to really see the Augusta course from the Masters. The country club is right there.
They built a wall just with trees. And speaking of that spot, that's where Rays Creek trickles through. But you can hop in a kayak and paddle, I don't know, 5 miles or so and get all the way to Rays Creek. And I think there's a spot where it kind of stops. But
I think one of the neat things, too, is how they've, and 12 is apparently is just a challenging hole. The young girl who was leading the
AMLA
the tournament this weekend, Asterisk. She found some trouble on number 12 is what she did.
Was Miles on her bag? Or
Miles
he was playing down at Yukon?
Yeah, Miles was going to be on her bag.
Okay.
And Miles did real well at the Corn Ferry week previous, which got him into Corn Ferry following week. So Miles said, I can't come.
Yeah.
So
sorry,
and she was cruising to a dub. And then she ran into 12.
I mean, that
and we've seen this happen so many times that it just doesn't seem like it's that difficult a hole.
Well,
but
you guys,
which hole? I missed the beginning.
Played it now, so have you played Augusta National? I've never played it, but I've been to that course a few times. The one time I went that was the most special was 2021. So that was like right after the pandemic. And they shrunk the crowds to maybe 20% capacity.
That's fantastic.
So none of the grandstands were up. I mean, you could stand at the top of 18 green and see all the way down into 10 and 11. Like, never seen. I got chills just talking about it. But, we were able to walk right up to the yellow rope and basically just stand 10 paces from the guy that was about to hit. And it's just so swirly. There's so much wind back there. And you've got, your whole legacy in life on the line to hit a shot there. It's.
I don't have a golfer's mind in the respect that like how you guys think, like, and the guys I played with, they'll tell me, oh yeah, remember the pin was tucked in the left corner. I go, I don't remember the pin being tucked. I'll see a big green and I aim for it. You know what I mean? So I look at it differently, but I do watch now. Like this week, it's like. And reading the articles and looking at the overhead shots and trying to, now that I've walked it so many times, it's kind of neat to look at it from a different perspective. I've enjoyed that.
Well, I mean, golfers have crazy memories. I can remember whole locations in a powwow from 2016.
You know who was the best at it was McCumber.
Yeah.
McCumber could tell you what he was wearing on what round, and he was great at it.
I used to, and it's, with age, I've gotten a little worse at it, but I used to be like, we could go play Las Colinas 20 years ago, and I could tell you the 8
yeah, like you remember the holes.
Like what I did on the hole.
Yeah,
in many cases.
I just see fairways and greens. But I tried to, like, when I was at Augusta, though, you tried to, like, just soak everything in and, like, different angles and different shots. And when we came off 13 green and we're 4. It's just so in the trees. Oh man, it's
beautiful.
It's
it is a bit of a tournament week. It's a hard watch. It's super congested. It's hard
if you're
to
there.
There. I mean, it's hard to get around. If I was suggesting
you want to watch it on, you would not want to.
No, it's hard.
It's great to be there, but on Sunday, man, you want to watch that thing on TV.
The biggest thing you run into if you're there as a spectator trying to watch it live is so many of the fairways, and you don't recognize this on television, but they run parallel. So if you want to go from point A to point B, you'll make it across one fairway and have to wait another 10 minutes to make it across the next fairway.
Which is great for my game. I always thought I was set up to win at Augusta because you could hit from another fairway.
Like they lengthened 13, which was cool. Like so you walk off a 12 green.
Now you go to the left.
And I mean the tee box is right there for us.
Yes.
The members. Or not me, but where we played from. They shoved it all the way back there.
Didn't they buy land up in there or something?
They cut it out, and it's way back there now. So you got to hit.
Oh,
so
you got to take a shovel ride out there. I think somebody got caught. What was that kid that had the upside down logo last year? He couldn't. He got caught taking a leak.
What happened? He tried to get in the back.
He peed. Remember the kid, the young golfer? I forget his name, but
You think that you're all by yourself?
Yeah, you're not.
There.
Yeah, they caught him.
You're not.
All right. Appreciate the merch, my man. What's the best way for people to get the Live Forever Golf stuff? It goes online, right?
Yeah,
the website.
liveforevergolf.com is the site. This is a drop. We put it in at like San Jose Country Club, a couple of limited spots around the Southeast, and it's been absolutely killing it for us.
Great.
I mean, golf is hot right now. It's the first major of the year. Everybody's jumping for it, coming off of a great players.
Mm-hmm.
I think golf's in a great spot. So thanks for all that y'all do for us.
We'll see you at the Guggen. They're going to be involved in the Guggen this year.
Yeah. We'll see y'all at the Guggen.
The gear out there. And Matt Every's going to be in with us on Wednesday. He's coming in studio to talk Masters and get us ready for that.
Wonderful.
All right, let's take a break.
Week.
Yeah,
we'll come back and we'll either we'll trend or New York City headline or something.
I like it.
Something fun. Next, it's a Next Gen Roofing Monday on The Drill.
The Drill.
From the DivorcemenOnly.com studios.
He's 1010XL's radio road grader, Leon Searcy. Noon to 2 weekdays on 1010XL.
That's the buzzer. And on Hard Rock Bet, buzzer beaters mean bonus bets. Every time a team you bet to win or cover hits a game-winning buzzer beater, you score a $25 bonus bet, an extra $25 on top of your winnings. Just opt in and bet $5 on any team. As many teams as you want, all tourney. Win bonus bets at the buzzer, only on Hard Rock Bet.
Payable in bonus bets, not a cash offer. Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. Concerned about your gambling? Call or text 1-833-PLAY-WISE.
It is the event everyone waits for now at Beard's Diamonds. Buy one, get one free for all wedding bands. Oh, man. Now, for a limited time, when you buy his wedding band, you get hers free. You buy hers, you get his free. You're going to save up to $10,000. You about to get married? You've been married for years thinking it's time for an upgrade? Nothing that symbolizes your love more than the wedding band. Beards has hundreds and hundreds of bands, top designers in white gold, yellow gold, rose gold, titanium, platinum, plain bands, pave set, eternity bands, and for men, masculine bands, wide, modern, with and without diamonds, hammered, brushed, engraved. They got it all. Come to Beards now. Find the wedding band that reflects your style and your personality. Buy one, get the second one free. The big box corporate jewelry stores, they don't do this, but Beards can, and it's through April 19th. Buy one wedding band, get the second one free. Don't miss this opportunity to celebrate your eternal love with the eternal symbol. Shop local, shop Beards Diamonds at the St. John's Town Center.
What if the next roof you put on your home was the last one? Not another replacement in 15 or 20 years, the last roof. Metlock Roofing is Florida's only manufacturer and installer of this exclusive roofing system. Engineered for strength, built for Florida weather, backed by a lifetime warranty. Imagine never needing another roof. Call 938-9933 or visit metlockroofing.com. Get your last roof today with Metlock. License number CCC 1335581.
See Gators basketball from the eyes of the guy who lived in the swamp. Take time out with Patrick Young.
Shoots and scores, and he got fouled.
Friday morning at 8:30 on The Drill with Dan and Jeff. Tipped off by Southeast Orthopedic Specialists and Kuhn Flowers.
Get ready for spring turkey season at Green Acres Sporting Goods. Find shotguns trusted in the field from Browning, Beretta, and Benelli. Plus, the newest bows are ready to test shoot from Hoyt and Matthews. For over 55 years, Green Acres Sporting Goods has helped Northeast Florida hunters gear up with confidence. Stop by Green Acres today at the corner of Normandy and Hammond Boulevard or shop online anytime at greenacresporting.com.
Have you got concrete or asphalt rubble piling up? Arcosa Crushed Concrete will pay you for it and recycle it. They're just minutes from Everbank Stadium on Talleyrand. Call Arcosa Crushed Concrete and get paid for what you don't need. ArcosaCrushedConcrete.com.
I'm here with Clayton Bromberg of Underwoods. Clayton, let's talk about diamond cutting. How is a diamond price affected by the way it is cut?
Frank, that's probably the most important question asked about diamonds, because the trade-off between a diamond cut for maximum beauty and one that's not is the diamond's carat weight. You see, diamond cutters buy rough diamonds based on quality and weight. So as they cut the rough diamond, everything cut away affects profits. However, there's specific known cutting parameters, and each deviation from these means they have a heavier, less beautiful diamond. Unfortunately, a customer can't detect all those cutting imperfections. They need expert help about a diamond's cut grade. You see, for any round diamond of a particular color, clarity, and carat weight, there are as many as 10 different prices that can vary by as much as 50%. At Underwoods, we look specifically at how a diamond's cut before we look at anything else, because it's the most important factor when it comes to a diamond's beauty, and to us, whether it should carry the Underwood name or not.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking mumbo-jumbo. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices. I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from high heels to wagon wheels. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
April showers bring flowers. They also bring septic problems. And that's not the kind of spring surprise you want in your yard. Or worse, in your shower. Before a small issue turns into a big, messy situation, call Duck Duck Rooter. During April showers, Septic Powers promotion. Schedule a septic tank pump out at regular price, and Duck Duck Rooter will include a main sewer line camera inspection for an additional $99. See what's going on underground before you smell it. When you're stuck, call the Duck. 904-862-6769 or duckduckrooter.com.
For 25 years, Instant Keys has been the go-to locksmith service for car keys, transponders, and even high-tech smart locks. For honest, professional locksmith service,
Instant Keys comes to you. 1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah.
All right. Did you catch this over the weekend? Did you catch this little piece of video from your guy? I consider you to be a Shohei lover, and there's nothing not to love. I mean, you love the talent it is. He's could be, when all said and done, maybe considered the best baseball player ever. How old is Shohei? Is he 30 yet? How old was he when he came over here? He's been here for a while now, too. You know, it adds up. But did you see this? They were
31.
They were in Washington over the weekend.
By the way, there's a 16-year-old over in Japan, about 6'4".
Okay.
Yeah. They
pumping them full of those human growth hormones, and they're ready for the next, android to come dominate our sport.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see the story over the weekend, though? Shohei is warming up. He's training in the rain there in Washington. This is like a Lifesavers commercial. So Shohei's out there, it's raining, it's pregame. He's out there warming and stretching and running and training.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's just one kid standing out in the rain just watching him.
Okay.
He's standing over there at the fence, just, the only one.
Mm-hmm.
So Shohei walks over. He starts chatting up the kid. Watched him during a downpour, by the way. It wasn't sprinkling during a downpour. Ohtani took a few minutes. He talked to him, and then he gave him the ball he was using when he was out there working out. So that was pretty incredible.
Very cool.
But then there's this. Do you see this? This is a Dailies Double Take brought to you by, that pure deliciousness if you stop by your Dailies and head in there today. We're not talking gas station food here. E, how about that chicken sandwich?
Give me 2.
Okay. Did you see this over the weekend? Do you know who has the longest on-base streak in Major League Baseball? Consecutive games reaching base?
Shohei
Ohtani, 40 games, longest current, on-base streak. Do you know who also has the longest active scoreless inning streak in the Major League Baseball regular season right now?
The longest active scoreless
streak.
Shohei
Ohtani, 22 2/3 innings. That means right now the longest active on-base streak, 40 games, and the longest active scoreless inning streak among starting pitchers in Major League Baseball, 22 2/3. Both belong to the same man. Excuse me.
Oh.
Shohei Ohtani.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
You and Murph at some point are going to have to say he's better than the Babe.
Yeah, I'm not going to go that far, but I wonder, do you know the fun we would have today's day and age if Babe were putting up the kind of lapping stats that he did then?
Oh. Well, Bonds put up those kind of stats, too,
yeah,
for
but
a few years.
wasn't there a year where Babe hit more than all the other franchises combined?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, that's old.
I mean, that's just crazy. Think about that, E. Babe Ruth one year hit more home runs than all the other teams combined.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah, right?
He was just that much better than everybody.
Yes,
Who do you guys got in the game tonight?
I'm rooting for Yukon, baby.
Not rooting. Who do you think's going to win? I'm rooting for Yukon also.
I do think Michigan will win.
They look awful good.
They're just too fast, but
they're big.
Hurley is a good coach, and if he could slow them down, because that's the game that they want to play tonight.
Boy, I tell you who is a good coach.
I'm hoping for a good game. This tournament's been disappointing.
You know what? It gives me this championship game gives me a little bit of the vibes of the Super Bowl. Neither team. I don't really gravitate to either team. Although I shouldn't say that because these are two. That's not fair because these are heavyweights. Yeah. I mean, UConn's trying to make history, and Michigan has been on a steamroller since the beginning of the year.
My son, another reason I'm rooting for UConn. My son Drew has him in a money pool. So
okay, good.
Kind of rooting for him to get his cash.
That's a good one. If you had to ride any kind of, they're not. And by the way, UConn is like 35-6, and
you think anybody around here did anybody here take UConn in the
to win it all?
Yeah.
No, it was a Duke heavy region.
You sure?
Michigan State, most people, a lot of people have Michigan State beating UConn.
Stand by, please. I'm going to tell you. I'm going to guess somebody took UConn
to win it all.
Yeah. I'm going to look at the mail.
Look at Hicken going all kind of inner office stuff to come up with things. You've reopened yourself to online technology now that the
nobody took UConn.
You're
looking at it.
Yeah.
Okay, well, never mind.
Yeah. Nobody took UConn.
That's not surprising.
Nobody took them, huh?
No, it's not surprising.
No, it's not surprising because they were in Duke's.
Yeah, none of us had them in the Final Four. Not one of us.
We
three.
Didn't. No.
I bet you they're not in many Final Fours.
Yeah.
Which I look. Michigan State was that hot team.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oceanside Cleaners brings us New York City headlines.
Okay, awesome.
Appreciate Oceanside Cleaners. 3 different locations. Nobody dominates an industry like Oceanside Cleaners does. My gosh, they're the best. They free pickup
Danny Hurley of Cleaners.
They're they're undefeated in the last Final Fours. Free pickup and delivery for Oceanside Cleaners. Which again, like this morning, bunch of clothes in the blue bag, lay outside my door, and they'll bring it back to me in a couple days. I mean, it's tremendous. Southside, Ponte Vedra, now one in St. Augustine. They got kiosks 24/7. I mean, you're missing out if you're not using Oceanside Cleaners. I'm just telling you. They say if it's got fabric, they can clean it. Hit it. That does not sound like New York City headlines to me. Does that sound?
There
we go.
Here they are.
Poison pen letters. String of inmate deaths linked to paper laced with toxic drug rocks infamous jail. How do you keep it out of schools?
There's a lot there to unpack.
Yeah.
Oof. When you hide your drugs inside of paper, we're all screwed.
Yukon coach's wife reveals his lucky charm before NCAA championship. Break all the time.
Okay. I'll keep that between two lovers.
United Front, Savannah Guthrie tears up greeting Today fans on first day back since Mom Nancy's disappearance.
Yeah. That's how I heard her say she's struggling with her faith on the Easter holiday when something so terrible happens to you. So
yeah. Seeing the light, Florida Beach, plagued by spring break debauchery, hosts Easter service.
I saw that the Daytona Beach Police Department said they're going to sue anybody who organizes any more impromptu,
takeovers.
Takeovers, yeah.
Super Bowl winning quarterback gets married, surrounded by NFL stars.
Darnold? Mm-hmm. Good for him.
Lisa Kudrow says nobody cared about me and that she was the sixth friend on the hit sitcom.
Okay.
Parental plunge. Hollywood director's son accused of lewd acts in water polo games goes into hiding as his mom gives arrogant forward message.
I mean, think about what that is.
Back off the water polo.
I mean, your man is playing water polo and doing a little crotch grabbing. Sounds like what's happening there.
Duke star suffered multiple facial fractures and lost to Yukon.
Yeah, I'm not buying that. And then man never left the floor, never saw anything.
Just an appetizer, Artemis 2 makes historic moon sighting as crew preps for highly anticipated lunar flyby.
Well, it's exciting because we've never been to the moon. Oh, wait.
4 teens arrested for allegedly kidnapping former high school classmate, torturing him over girlfriend disputes.
The old days, just fought behind the bleachers. Then you dusted it off, and then you were friends with the guy. I remember those days. Now we're torturing you.
81-year-old lifelong Dodgers fan left devastated by brutal new policy.
Yeah, we talked about that. That's weak, Dodgers. Be better.
Hopping along, Meghan Markle shares a peek at Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet's Easter festivities.
Nothing I want to see less.
Big hit.
American woman missing after husband says she fell overboard, swept to sea during Bahamas boat trip.
Yeah, long story short, he did it. Go ahead. That's like Dateline.
Influencer accused of using fake accounts to post about herself, bully rival content creators.
What? They never heard of a burner before? Is that like every single celebrity and content creator has
I'm
one of
in
those?
so much pain. Taylor Frankie Paul reflects on hell on earth scandal and vulnerable video.
If I knew who Taylor Frankie Paul was, that would help me in that story.
What's the vulnerable video?
Who is she or he?
She's the one who got the Bachelorette shut down.
Yeah, she's the A kicker, so she is.
6-foot alligator delays Delta flight takeoff from Georgia airport.
I mean, if you're Georgia, you're like, come on, man, we got alligators.
Archaeologists uncover mysterious Christian artifact near waters tied to Jesus' ministry. No known parallel.
Yeah, it's just amazing how that's released. That news is released on Easter.
Mm-hmm. Actual New York City headlines.
Well, there you
Could
go.
do more. We're loaded, chock full, but we won't.
That'll happen.
That's what you get.
Yeah, that you get what you get, and then you get no more. We had to break and remind you that our
Thank you,
program
Oceanside
today
Cleaners.
is brought to you by Next Gen Roofing and nextgenroofing.com.
Boom.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. In your car, at home, or on your phone, radio play-by-play is where you are.
What a game for the Jacksonville defense.
1010XL, Jacksonville's home for play-by-play.
Top salespeople don't rely on talent. They follow a system. At Sandler Sales Jacksonville Boot Camp, you'll learn how to control conversations, handle objections, and close with confidence. Matt Rocco with Sandler Sales here. We can help. There's a 2-day sales boot camp in Jacksonville, May 13th and 14th. We'll show you how to increase performance or that of your team. Call 904-646-1900. That's 904-646-1900 to reserve your seat today.
Spring is here. Is your yard ready? Lucas Tree Service, a family-owned business with over 45 years of experience, is Jacksonville's certified arborist for safe tree removal, trimming, and stump grinding for homes and businesses. Protect your property, boost your curb appeal, and enjoy expert service you can trust. Keep your trees healthy and safe before summer arrives. Schedule your inspection today at lucastreeservice.com.
You ready to reclaim your backyard? Serving Northeast Florida since 1977. Surfside Pools, the trusted name for expert pool design. And family owned and operated. They offer pool service. The Hickens love how they make that pool look Caribbean blue. It's Swimming time again in Jacksonville, baby. Equipment repairs, commercial maintenance, remodels, new pool construction. Let Surfside Pools transform your backyard into that oasis you crave. You ready to float happy? Gang, visit surfsidepools.net or give them a call, 246-2666, 246-2666. They're Surfside Pools and Spas, where luxury meets leisure. License number CPC 044080.
Repairing or replacing your roof is a pretty big investment. So when that time comes, you can trust my parents at Endless Summer Roofing. Visit endlesssummerroofing.com for a free quote. Endless Summer Roofing, protecting your home from Florida's endless summers.
When you're hungry, go big, and more importantly, go to Dailies, where they got anything and everything to tantalize your taste buds and fill you up. At Dailies, our barbecue beef brisket sandwich is slow smoked to perfection, tender, juicy, and full of bold flavor. It's the kind of sandwich that truly satisfies. Try the barbecue brisket sandwich at Dailies. Meanwhile, some favorites never go out of style. The Duvall sub at Dailies is stacked, loaded, and made with the bold flavor you want in every bite. Fresh ingredients, big taste. It's a local favorite. Grab the Duvall sub today at Dailies. Or maybe you just want a delicious chicken sandwich. Some choices just work. The chicken sandwich at Dailies is crispy on the outside, it's juicy on the inside, and it is full of flavor. Perfect for lunch, perfect for dinner, perfect anytime hunger hits. So grab the chicken sandwich today at Dailies. Dailies is made fresh, it's made local, and Dailies is built for big appetites. I'll see you there today.
So, you finally have some time to yourself. Even if it is just the car ride home, it's you time. And look at you. Do not disturb set before you even got in the car? Impressive. You've earned this moment to just chill and drive. This break is brought to you by Target Zero and the Florida Department of Transportation.
Quick question. Is your plumbing company run by plumbers or by people who've never held a wrench? At Holland Sons Plumbing, the owners are plumbers themselves. We're family-owned, veteran-operated, and built by people who understand the work. No corporate nonsense, no boardrooms, no suits. Right now, we're hiring service plumbers and residential new construction plumbers here in Jacksonville. If you want steady work, a team that's got your back, and owners who know the job because they've done it, give Holland Sons a look. Holland Sons Plumbing. Local, family, real.
Frank Frangie here for Coil Fencing. Since 1927, Jacksonville has trusted Coil Fencing to protect what matters. And I trust them too. From tough chain link to your commercial project to sleek aluminum fencing your HOA will love, Coil does it all. Did you know that Coil can also install, service, and maintain those automatic gates that help protect your neighborhood or business? To schedule a complimentary consultation, visit CoilJacks.com. That's COYLE Jacks.com. Coil Fencing, A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau, proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Jimerson Burr is a full-service, Florida-based commercial law firm that has experience and capabilities to handle any legal issue a business is confronted with. Learn more about what they can do for you at jimersonfirm.com.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still, present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch. Now, the Monahan's golden moment. Monahan Jewelers in Atlantic Beach, your local family jewelers.
Did you see the 15-year-old at the drive chip and putt, cross-handed swinging?
I did not.
Yeah, pretty impressive. Here you go. He's cross-handed driving.
I've just, for the life of me, I don't. I've tried because I've known a couple people in my life who golfed cross-handed.
What's that?
Means your bottom hand goes on the top.
This.
But I couldn't.
The opposite.
I felt like I was going to break my wrist coming back.
Yeah.
It felt odd.
You did well though.
A lot of there are pros that'll chip cross-handed.
Yeah.
A ton of them putt cross-handed.
Yeah.
So cross-handed putting and even chipping.
Matty
Fitzpatrick is a cross-handed chipper.
Chipper. Yeah. Yeah. This guy's driving a golf ball.
Yeah, I like I said, I've known a couple of guys that have played cross-handed, and that it's those full swings. I don't know how you keep it together without breaking your wrist in odd places.
But it worked. Adam Schnepner, Lamar Jackson has arrived for the Ravens for their first offseason workout program. Doesn't look real happy about it, but he's there. Away we go.
Is he typically at those?
No, remember, he skips a lot of that.
Where did we land on Lamar? Lamar never really had a reaction to Harbaugh leaving, did he? Like, he didn't really put out a statement, appreciate, because he didn't do any of that, did he?
Yeah.
Didn't it
I don't
always
recall anything.
Didn't it always feel from afar like Harbaugh was over the top supportive of Lamar?
Yeah, even in the end.
Yeah, it felt that way. This would put the power of Guggen Nation just. This may be a standard that can't be met, but I've gotten this on the text line. This is a new one. We'll see. It's 9:38, maybe too late, but let the Guggens know I found an iPhone out in Nocatee. It's in airplane mode if y'all know anyone missing a cell phone.
Wow.
If you've lost your iPhone or your buddy did in Nocatee, apparently Guggen on the text line has it here.
Call the show.
I mean, that's just
that would be tremendous if we could reunite.
We found a dog once. Yeah, somebody called and said they had lost their dog and out in like AB or Neptune Beach. I can't remember who it was. I feel like maybe it was like a.
Ox gave his dog away one time. Remember that?
Yeah, I remember that. No, this was, but we put the APB out and he had it in like an hour. Somebody found it running around. If you lost your iPhone or your buddy lost your his iPhone or hers or whoever, there you go.
Shout out to Elijah Badger, the former Gator, scored a touchdown last night for, I think, Orlando.
You into the spring football?
No, I just saw it on social media, and I was like, okay. I have not watched one lick of it, and I don't think I will.
If there were one player on the Jaguars that you and you can only pick one
and one only,
that you could know right now exactly what kind of season he's going to have, who would it be?
One player, on the Jaguars.
Yes.
I know what kind of season.
And I'm not saying I'm not
be it good or bad.
Be good or bad. If there was just one guy that you could know exactly what kind of season he was going to have this year, who would it be?
That's a good question.
It's a wide-ranging question. There are some.
I would take Foye Oluokun.
Know what he's going to be this year. And by the way, you asked this question to kind of help determine what it is you're going to.
I think Foye Oluokun will have the same type of season that he always has.
Okay.
Where he's a league leader amongst the tackles in tackling and is a solid football player in the middle of the defense.
Oh, that's such a hard question. So many people, but I would go with Travis Hunter.
Okay. Oh, that's a good one.
That would let me know if he's playing.
Yeah.
Well, how do you know what he's going to be?
But based on the question.
The season's going to play. You can know right now how the season's going to play.
So I know how many receptions
he
has, how many interceptions.
Oh, you misinterpreted. I misinterpreted.
Okay, all right.
I thought you were saying.
No, I'm saying if there was one player that you could learn now what his season will be.
You were predicting.
Yeah,
I was
Foye
like,
does that every
player
time.
do you know is going to be dependable?
So that's why E answered that. Like if there's one,
well, it's Trevor.
Yeah, he came to mind
too. Trevor. That's good too.
Trevor.
I have a different one.
Facial.
Brian Thomas Jr.
That's a good one.
Because here's why. If Brian Thomas
spinal,
if I could look at Brian Thomas Jr.'s stat line right now and I see 48 catches, 680 yards, 3 touchdowns, I'm going to take advantage of this hot trade market and get something for him. If I look and he has 78 catches for 1,100 yards and 8 touchdowns, we're good.
Yeah.
So I use him. Okay. Y'all's may be more important. But I'm using one that I can use this information of looking into the future on whether or not I want to trade it, because you don't want to trade a guy and then he goes somewhere and he's their number one.
What about like Bashal Tootin?
That's another one.
Then you could draft a running back with that.
I think they're going to. I did. That mock draft I was going through, it did have this. That running back from Notre Dame went the last pick of the second round. He would have been there for the Jags at 58. That will give you an indication of just how urgent they are at certain positions or not. What time are we getting together for Knicks Hawks tonight?
What time's the game?
There you go. That sums it up. It's the Peacock game, buddy. Be proud.
It's Peacock?
Yeah.
Oh. All right. Are we in the Garden or are we down in Atlanta?
This is kind of cold. We're in Atlanta.
Oh, boy.
It's kind of cold.
7 o'clock.
Maybe.
Atlanta favored by 1.5.
Maybe it's somebody texted, maybe it's Oberg's phone. He's used to losing things he had in his hands.
Oh,
dang, man.
Ouch. But he is a Nocatee.
Yeah,
could be the boat's phone.
Yeah, that boat would be a good guess. I could see the boat just leaving it there at the deli or something. Huh?
How cool would that be?
I got the boat's phone.
Just drops out of the boat. I think the boat is in with the Next Gen Roofing guys. I think the boat may be part of the future commercial endeavors. Next Gen Roofing.
Wow.
I mean, when you got the boat on your side, they'll be lined up around the corner to get a roof, won't they?
I think so.
Huh? You know the boat, dude, didn't the boat say he used to do construction? He'd probably go out there and help.
Boat helped build his own house, I think.
Yeah. How about we do a promotion with Next Gen Roofing that when Next Gen Roofing, the next roof they put on, we'll get the boat up there, banging away with a hammer.
Is he going to be ripping a cig?
He might rip a dart. Not afraid. Huh?
All right, let's take a break.
Yeah, let's do that.
Make the turn for home next.
Sure.
The Drill. From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. Streaming live from the XL Digital Studios. Polished by Harbor Dental Care, the locally owned smile restoration experts.
Are you an experienced automotive technician and tired of working for employers who put profit over people? Then come to Action Transmission on Merrill Road and get trained on how to diagnose and rebuild today's complex transmissions. See how we're different. Get traction on your career and come to Action.
Equal opportunity employer.
Life is about choices and the decisions you make. I'm David Robbins with Epstein & Robbins. If you're convicted of a DUI, you'll have to face severe consequences. Walking through the doors of the courthouse or appearing at a bond hearing can be extremely intimidating. Without the right lawyer, you're likely to make the wrong decision. Let our team help you make the right decisions in court. Epstein & Robbins, the right choice.
Epstein & Robbins, fighting for your rights since 1975.
This is Frank Frangie for the farm at Okefenokee. Can you imagine owning a handcrafted cabin tucked into a 1,000-acre regenerative farm? Imagine enjoying fresh produce from the garden, fruit from the orchard, meats from the smokehouse. Every meal is a true farm-to-table experience all year long. Belong to a place where your family can choose nature over screens, spending their days feeding animals, picking berries, and fishing in the farm's pond. Learn more at okefarm.com. That's okefarm.com.
All right, sports fans, Hicken here, and let's talk skin. Beaches Dermatology reminding you all to wear your sunscreen. Summer's almost here, gang, and that means more time outside. You're grabbing the clubs for your tea time. You're heading out to the boat. Just headed to the beach. Definitely bring the sunscreen. Hey, Mother's Day is coming up, so get your lady a gift card for some skin care. We know women love their skin. Beaches Dermatology, give them a call. I've been seeing them for years, and my skin thanks me for it. Call today online at beachesdermatology.com.
Time to level up your golf game with Back 9 off US 1 in Nocatee. This simulated golf is not your average simulated golf. It's the same technology they use in TGL. It's terrific. So whether you want to play the best golf courses the world has to offer just down the street, you can. Over 100 of the world's most iconic courses on this incredible technology. But you can also work on your game. It's open 24 hours, and you can get membership. You can get single-day play. But you need to check them out. It's Back 9 Golf, Ponte Vedra off US 1 in Nocatee. Look for them right next to Nice High School.
Of course, Roland Reach Plumbing has awards from Folio Weekly and the Bold City's Best. Now, Roland Reach is also confirmed as the Google Guaranteed Plumbing Service. Because when you do plumbing right, the word gets around. That's Roland Reach Plumbing.
Lifetime Flooring. Jeff Breyer and Zach Breyer here with the Lifetime family of companies. Looking to revitalize and fall in love with your home again?
At Lifetime Flooring, our family-owned team brings you top-quality flooring and bath remodels with the professionalism that big box stores can't touch.
And Lifetime Enclosures will help you design and build what will become your favorite room in your home.
This Easter, everybody will want to hop on over.
Absolutely. So visit our websites or one of our showrooms today to experience the Lifetime difference and ask about our Easter specials.
Lifetime Flooring.
Frank Frangie here. Nimnick Buick GMC is proud to be the #1 Buick GMC dealer in Jacksonville. Earned by treating customers with courtesy, respect, and fairness. All part of Nimnick's Treating You Right guarantee. The most Buicks, GMCs, and Jacksonville's only Car Bravo dealer. Nobody but Nimnick. For 3 generations, Nimnick has been the place customers keep coming back to. They treat you right, and they give a bunch back to the community. Visit NimnickBuickGMC.com today to learn more or visit their showroom off Phillips Highway. GMC, we are professional grade.
1010XL, presented by Farrah & Farrah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farrah doesn't flinch.
All right, welcome back to the program on a Monday. UCLA won the women's national basketball championship yesterday over South Carolina. One of the stars, I believe, on UCLA is a young lady named Lauren Betts. Does she have a sister named Sienna, perhaps?
I don't know. Makes sense.
I don't know if she does or doesn't, but she does have a baby brother, Dylan Betts. And Dylan Betts is a 7'3" 5-star who looks like Victor Wembanyama. Already has offers from Purdue and Washington. And with his afro, he's about 7'5", 7'6", but he is a big, skinny dude.
She's super tall.
Is she?
She's 6'7", 6'8".
Right.
She's a very big girl.
Watch out for Dylan Betts, and might want to jump on that young man. I don't know how old he is, and I was just looking at video of him, and man, it looks like he's got some skills. Let's see how old he is. Dylan Betts, as of early 2026, he's 15.
Wow. He's already that big, huh?
7'2" or 7'3" freshman, sophomore from Colorado. Oof. Plays for IMG Academy. Already, like I said, already has an offer from Purdue.
I
and
think
Washington.
There's a clause in Todd Golden's contract. He's not allowed to recruit high school kids.
Is that what it is?
It feels
I don't
that
care.
way. I mean, yeah, we're all quiet on the high school front.
Yeah.
I saw a headline today that reminded me that unless it's your guy on your team, the only awards that matter is MVP. They're the only ones you remember.
Okay.
Well, because it's position, Flag flips the Rookie of the Year odds after his latest statement game, and he became like the first rookie to have 40-plus in back-to-back games, I believe, and did it last night against the Lakers. But I mean, it's all great that we're going to grind on whoever wins Rookie of the Year between Cooper Flag and Tom Knipple. Who was the Rookie of the Year in the NFL this year?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was 10 minutes ago, right? I mean, you know the MVP. You remember the MVP. The little man in there, look gritty. Look at him. He makes him a dress. You hate that when you're a little kid. Right?
Just leave me alone, Daddy.
Yeah, just leave me alone.
No, you got to teach him around here early.
But yeah, you remember the MVP. You take great pride when it's your guy. It's your Rookie of the Year.
Oh yeah,
right. But you don't remember who the rookies of the year are. I mean, that comes. Who was the Rookie of the Year in the NFL anyway?
Tat McMillan.
Is that who it was? He ended up winning. They have an offensive and a defense.
Not that big a deal, but it's a big deal when he's on your team.
Sure, it is.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah. But I just thought of it in terms of you don't remember. You don't remember rookies. Here's the Rookie of the Year in the NBA last year.
I don't know.
Right?
Yeah.
Of course not. Of course you don't.
It's hard enough to remember
Right.
everything else, let alone. But if he's on your squad, then it's kind of a cool thing.
They're gripping a little bit in Boston, where the Red Sox are off to a 2-7 start. They had they got big expectations in Boston this year.
Oh yeah.
Look, be careful starting 2-7. The Braves last year started 0-7. They never recovered. You fall too far behind. That's a good division you're in. Tampa's always there.
Yeah.
Baltimore's improved. Toronto went to the World Series, and the Yankees look like the second best team in baseball. So, an inopportune 2-7 start for Boston. I watched a little bit of that game yesterday afternoon. It was like one of the first out the gate. So, saw Boston had a lead. Manny Machado went deep. And the Padres went on to win.
Yeah, they're not hitting.
Yeah, Roman Anthony. I saw he was up to bat during the brief time I was watching.
Mm-hmm.
He's not off to a great start.
No. WBC jinx.
Yeah, Ranger Suarez couldn't make it out of the fifth inning yesterday. He's 0-2 with an 8.64.
Oh boy,
free agency beware.
Yeah. With that said, it's early.
Yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But again, you're in a good division like the Braves were last year, and you got the Phillies and the Mets there. You start 0-7. You're
Caleb Durbin, who they got from Milwaukee's hitting 071. Trevor Story's hitting 119. Wilson Contreras is hitting 161. Jaron Duran is hitting 200. Marcelo Mayer's hitting 208.
Yeah.
Roman Anthony's hitting 235. The only guy hitting is Abreu, the right fielder, is hitting 429.
Wow. I wonder what we bemoaned, you and I both, the lack of hitting of our own teams.
Mm-hmm. Maybe everybody's off to a slow start.
Yeah. But I wonder what the Braves. We've had a couple of guys that have hit. Don't get me wrong. And the Braves' problem more than not hitting at all has been runners in scoring position.
Mm-hmm.
But Cunha 194, Baldwin's hitting 300. Olsen 289. Yaz 233. Harris 225. But Albies is hitting 300. DeBond's over 300.
There's nothing really that
Nothing
stands out in the baseball world quite yet, as far as individually statistics.
Yeah, that Shohei dump that he's doubling right now. I guess we keep an eye on the scoreless streak and the on base streak, but that would be the one.
E.
Now, the 2-minute drill is driven by nobody but Nimnicht. Nimnicht Chevrolet on Cassett Avenue and Nimnicht Buick GMC on Phillips Highway.
Morning, Mike.
Good morning.
Happy Monday.
Same to you.
What's cooking today with the Jaguars Today crew?
A lot of Trayvon today, obviously.
Yes.
Went down after we got off the air on Friday. And
What's your initial reaction?
my initial reaction is if Jalen Phillips got 30, I'm surprised Trayvon settled for 27.5.
Okay.
Because if Trayvon went out there and just had a 10-sack season this year, which he's done 2 of the last 3 years, he'd be getting $35 million a year from somebody. I'm not saying that, that's right. That's just the economics of how it works. So the fact that he was willing to take 27.5 at his age, with 2 10-sack seasons under his belt, I think it's a great deal for the Jags. Personally, that's me.
Yeah, it's fun to hear everybody's different opinion about it and see what people think. And yeah,
I mean, Jalen Phillips never had 10 sacks in a year. He's got $30 million.
No, he did 10. No, he's in 8.5. I think is his high.
Is his high, and he had it like 5 years ago.
Yeah, I didn't understand that when they signed it. So,
right, and that's the market. Boye Maffe's never had 10 sacks. He got 20.
People ask me, I'm okay. I'm okay with that rate. If they would have re-signed him for 32.5, or something along that line, it'd be a bigger discussion. But you need to be right. That's $56 million to your edge rusher.
It is, but I think that look. The way the cap keeps going up, he's a good guy. He fits in with the intangibly rich, I think, atmosphere. He's a great run defender. And he has been a 10-sack guy twice, and he did play with a club on his hand last year.
Right.
Now, would we all like him to be Aiden Hutchinson at that level of productivity? Of course.
Right.
But he's making 45.
Right.
So
right.
I think it's a good deal all the way around. I'm really, honestly, if anything, I'm surprised Trayvon's people said, let's take this now. Yeah.
All right. Well, good stuff. We'll look forward to your show and more thoughts about that. Mike and Tony getting ready for Jaguars Today. The Monday program is in the books.
Yes, it is. It's been a Next Gen Roofing Monday. We'll see you tomorrow.
Time to swerve.
Swerve, right. Swerve.